Good evening and welcome to the monthly giveaway. I don't know why I've said it like that, but we've said it anyway. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da. Well, that's one of the better things that's come out of your microphone recently. Anyway, so we got the first groups. We've got, as usual, the usual format. We have round 1, round 2, round 3, and then the top 10 shootout. You have to get through, obviously, round 1, round 2, round 3 to get to the top 10 shootout. I'll go through the prizes in the top 10 shootout when we get there. For round 1, there's going to be 8 round 1 races. There's going to be 5 people in each of them. If you get knocked out in round 1, you get 10 million ISK. If you win the race, you get a random prize worth 25 million ISK, or you can just take ISK, or whatever you want to do. We'll sort that when we come to it. In the first group, you can see one of the first people is Wham. Let me just go back up to the top. If you're not familiar with these monthly giveaways, you'll get the gist of it as we go along. They're fairly straightforward. We seem to have got them down to a T now, where they work pretty well, and everyone enjoys them. So we've got Enchalu, we've got Zephyr, who's just gone to Discord. You're in this first race as well. And we've got Bug Peters. So these have all been shuffled. They're not in any particular order. I took all 40 names that entered. And obviously, you just go into a random race together. Now, the race we usually do for round 1 is the paperclip. I'm thinking of mixing it up a bit.
Are you doing 8 races of 5 or 5 races of 8?
8 races of 5 for the first round.
Ooh.
So it's the
dragging
same.
It out for that ad money.
Yeah. Oh, we got to monetize it. We'll do paperclip. It's a good track for the first one, to be fair. Bots, we need 5. They go very quick though, these races, because we don't do many laps in them. Let's have a look. So there we go. You can see everyone on the track. We normally do 5 laps for this one, to be fair. So let's do 5. In fact, let's do 6, because 6 just brings it up a little bit one more. 6 laps. So yeah, like I say, if you win the race, you get a. You'll all go into the email afterwards. You'll see if anyone reads it. You'll get a random prize worth 25 million ISK, and obviously the top. Well, in these ones, we're going to lose 1 member in these basically, so they're going to be a bit more harder to get through first on, or easier to get through. So in the first rounds, we lose 1 member. In the second round, we lose 3, and then the third round, we lose 5, and that'll bring us to our top 10 shootout. You'll see that as it works along. I'm also in these races tonight. I had to enter myself because we had an odd number of 39 entries. So I had to enter myself. So in one of these heats, my name will appear. I obviously can't win anything, but what will happen is if I win or get through to the finale top 10 shootout, it'll add another bonus to it. I'll add like another bonus or something will work out at the end or whatever. Just to round it out to nice 40. Let me just check this is correct. It is indeed. Right. Let me just make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am. It's all a bit skew-if today. I mean, I'm in a strange mindset today. I had some weird dream last night, and it's just thrown me off a bit today. So everything feels a bit surreal at the moment. But anyway, the first race tonight. Here we go. So you'll want to finish in the top 4. I think we used to lose like 3 people in the first round, but now this is the first time we've done the monthly as a sign-up, if you remember. So the monthly giveaways used to be just everyone. I had to go through the entire list and just work out who could be eligible for it. Now it's all based on the sign-up, and we've got 40 of you signed up this month, which is nice to see. Well, 39, there was a weird anomaly where 2 John Taggart signed up for some reason. He was trying to rig it, you see, but I've caught him out. Didn't I, John?
Management material.
Yeah, he's going to make it to the top, all the way to the top, John's going. With that sort of mentality. So yeah, the person who finishes last in this one, you're going out in round 1. If you go out in round 1, you win 10 million ISK. So not the greatest, but you still, everyone gets something. Everyone that registered gets something. And if you get to the top 10 shootout, you're guaranteed at least 150 million ISK because the 10th place prize is worth about 156 million ISK. I'll go through the prizes when we get there to the top 10 shootout. For now, it's all about securing your place in round 2. At the moment, Zephyr and Kane are way out in this race. They are now halfway through this race, coming to complete lap 3. It's a grand old battle at the back between Wham, Bug Peters, and Sudut and Shaloon. Zephyr takes the lead. Sorry, go on, Dante. You going to say it? Sudut and Shaloon at the back at the moment. He would be going. He'd be facing elimination. Wham and Bug Peters though still in the danger zone. You've got to say Zephyr and Sane look like they're safely through. It's just a matter of which marble's going to win now as we come to start the penultimate lap. Wham, Bug Peters. Wham gets a pretty poor exit there off the first part of that corner. Sudut and Shaloon, can he get himself back in it? He's got 1 lap after this as we start the penultimate lap to try and get back involved. And he is doing, actually. He's right there. So, Enchaloon, it's not over yet. Zephyr's pulled a massive gap in them first 2 corners on Sane. Sane falling backwards a little bit, actually, now. Sane was safe. Now starting to slip back towards the danger zone. Don't forget, there's only 1 person getting knocked out in these first races. We've got 8 first round 1 races this month. So, I've done it into 8 groups of 5 for the first races. just so it works out for the finale, so we get the top 10 shootout. Zephyr in the lead on the final lap. Looks like he's still got this one under control. Sane trying to fight back. Not looking like it's going to happen. Enshaloon's still got a chance of beating Bug Peters to the line. We'll keep an eye on that in the background. And don't forget, we've had some slow motion finishes recently. Congratulations, Zephyr. You've won the first race tonight. You're safely through. You will receive a prize afterwards worth random 25 million ISK. Or you can take the A score, or you can choose a prize. Totally up to you. Wham's through. Bug Peters is through. It's not a close affair. Unfortunately, Enshaloon, you are our first elimination tonight. But you will get at least 10 million ISK. Let me screenshot that result so there's no claims of rigging it. And let's get back to the main menu. Rigged.
The system.
Enshaloon knocked out in R1, and our winner of race 1 was Zephyr. Race 1 winner. So that's already someone up 25 million ISK. Let's go again. We're going to go sort the names out. So in Group 2, see how quickly they go. We're going to get through these in no time. Rocky Shaw is part of the second group. We've got Ashley, who's been a very successful member when it comes to our monthly giveaways. Was totting it up with him the other night, and yeah, he's won a lot of billions of ISK through our giveaways so far. As have a lot of you out there, to be fair, which is nice to see. I like to think that even if you have a bad couple of months or a bad couple of weeks, overall people do tend to win, you know, in the positive, let's say. And considering these are free entry, all you have to do is click a button on Discord. Make sure if you're watching this again and you think, how do I get involved? It's this easy. I've just noticed we've got a late arrival. Taz, welcome to Discord. I think this is the first time we spoke to you, sir.
Thank you. How are you?
Not too bad yourself. If you're watching, you're probably watching thinking, what the hell's going on? Now, I could change this slightly. Would you like to enter our monthly giveaway?
Oh shit! Say yes. You need to say yes.
You can
Yep,
win some
say
prizes. There's an email. Well, you probably haven't seen any emails, mate, but there are prizes to be won. You don't have to. It doesn't cost anything. If you say yes, you get in.
Yes, I just logged in.
Right, excellent. I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. We're going to make an executive decision here. I'm going to take myself out the race because I put myself in to make sure we had 40. But now you've joined, I'm going to put you in, Taz, instead. So, Taz, you're now in the monthly giveaways. You can tune in on the stream that I'm streaming. If you tune on that, you'll be able to see the races and stuff that we do on Marbles. This is just part of what we do every month. Free entries, free giveaways, and we give away, you know, billions of ISK of stuff, basically. So yeah, you're in now. Anyway, you're in one of the later heats. You'll come up later on, so just keep an eye out for your name later on. So yeah, race 2 is go. In this one, we've got Fen Rishi, Ashley, Index, Phobos, and Rocky Shaw. Same again. The winner will take a random prize worth 25 million ISK in this one, and the last place finisher will get knocked out and receive 10 million ISK. So you've got to be in that top 4 to get through in this one. Same with all the first heats. Here we go. Fen Rishi taking a storming lead at the start. But yeah, welcome to Yagged, Taz. I know we spoke last night a little bit, and you'd logged off. I think just as I put the mail out for this, I think you'd logged off possibly as well. Well, that was a weekly one I put out. Sorry, there's that many mails go out in this corp, but you get used to it. Lee mails they're called.
It's okay.
I actually appreciated some from you last night as well. To be fair, Taz, I'm going to mention this to anyone who's listening. Right, Taz sat there when he joined and he was talking. He said, yeah, sorry, just reading some stuff. And he actually asked questions about the things that, you know, so he obviously read some of the stuff that I'd written or posted on Discord. So if Taz can do it on his first night, the people that have been here 6 months and still ask me the most retarded questions, you can read too.
Don't worry. You'll learn better than to read anything he sends you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better just to ask him questions and then start screaming.
You become null. You become numb to it soon. Sorry, Fen Rishi. Jesus Christ, that's loud. Fen Rishi starts lap 4. Dominated this so far. We got Index in second, Phobos, and oh look at this, Ashley and Rocky going at it side by side across the line as we start lap 4. Yeah, so it's very hotly contested for that final place position at the moment. Fen Rishi looks like he's got this one sewn up at the moment. We have said that before though, and things can happen. Don't forget, marbles can randomly combust. With bad collisions between each other, bad collisions with the wall, it can all end in tears. Rocky's pulled away from Ashley though. Phobos is now going backwards. Fen Rishi, we're on the penultimate lap, still well in control. Index looking safe to get through. He'll just be happy with second, third. That's the thing, even if you don't win, you just want to get your second, third, fourth. Index is making a race of it up front, but at the back, Ashley not looking good at the moment. I think I've jinxed him. I said how well he'd done on our giveaways. At the moment, it's not looking good. As we come in to start the final lap, Fen Rishi Yeah, he's struggling a bit on the last few laps. Index is catching up. There could be a fight for first place here for the first place 25 million is prize. Rocky Shaw in third looks like safe. Phobos and Ashley. Oh, he's getting hot up front. Index takes the lead from Fen. So Fen's controlled all the race. Index has saved it till the last minute. Will he control it out the final corner? We're trying to watch two parts of the race here. Index comes off the final corner. Are we going to get a photo finish? Oh, it's going to be close. Fen's fighting back as we go across the line. We're going to slow it down. We don't need to. It's gone.
Ooh.
We don't need to. What happened there? Rocky. Did I use a slow? Oh, there we go. Right, I pressed the wrong button. Rocky Shaw takes third. Phobos takes fourth. Ashley, unfortunately, I did jinx you. You're going out in the race one, your heat one. Congratulations there to Index, who is now through into round 2. As is Fen. Fen, don't be too disappointed. You got through. That's the main thing. Let me just get these results posted. So Index was a race 1 winner. Executive decisions been made tonight as well that we're probably going to start doing these on the weekends only.
Thank you, Kelsey. I was waiting for that.
I have to turn my soundboard down a little bit because it's ridiculously loud. There we go. Why does it go loud all suddenly? There we go. That's better. Thanks for testing it again, Kels. But yeah, executive decision. We are going to start doing these on the weekends now, I believe. The monthly giveaways. They used to always do it on the 4th. The reason we used to do it on the 4th was because we used to do the tax and everything with it and stuff like that. And it just made sense to work out the prize pool. But to be honest, now because I pay for it, who gives a toss? So, yeah, I'll sort that out. We're probably going to do it on the Sundays, didn't we? I think you suggested that. Dante. Taz, so you're in Heat 3, so your name appears on the list.
Right.
You're going in with Corvald, Noir Widow, so you've got a good chance of getting through this, Taz, because Corvald's usually one of the ones that gets knocked out in round 1.
That's tradition.
Padophile there.
Please be sure to check your ISK balance for the payment. I just said rig it for Taz.
Ooh, how much did you send? Jeez,
Enough to rig
that
it
is
for
enough
our
to rig,
newest
yeah.
friends.
Well, we'll see. Imagine if he comes in and win the main prize. He'd been here less than 24 hours, and he will So just so you know, Taz, the main prize tonight, because you probably haven't seen the emails, is a Redeemer, which is worth 1.4 billion ISK. So you have to get into the top 10 shootout to have a chance of winning that. So yeah, lots of stuff to be won. That's the next 5. Let's go. 6 laps again. Remember, you've got to be in the top 4 to get through. 5th place gets knocked out. You get 10 million ISK. If you finish first in any of these races, you get a bonus prize. The first heats are all 25 million ISK, then it goes 50, then 75 for round 3. Yeah, and the knockout prizes get better. You get 25 million ISK if you get knocked out in round 2, 50 million ISK if you get knocked out in round 3. If you get to the grand finale, which is the top 10 shootout, you're guaranteed at least 150 million ISK, and you can win up to 1.4 billion ISK. So yeah, Padophile in the lead in Heat 3. Round 1, Heat 3 underway. Padophile in the lead. Taz in second. Tyler, Corvald, Noir Widow lagging behind at the moment. I'm going to bring my camera a bit over here because it's a bit easy to follow it. There we go. Padophile well out in the lead. Taz, new member. So he literally joined less than 24 hours ago. A lot less than 24 hours ago. And he's already in the giveaways. I'm glad you joined, Taz, there, because it worked out. I don't put myself in the giveaways normally because I can't win the prizes. But because we had a weird number of 39 entries on the sign-up, I wanted one more, so I put myself in. So I'm glad you've joined because it evens it out to 40 now. I don't have to worry about people getting arsey because they got knocked out by me. Padophile. I'm hoping we get more entries next month. I think because this month I changed it to the monthly giveaway where you had to sign up on Discord by clicking in the button in the channel. I think next month when people start realising you have to click there now rather than me just automatically putting it in, I think we'll gradually get more and more entries. Because usually...
We did that last month too.
That was on the Christmas, the last monthly giveaway. I just put everyone in. There was 80. I think there was 80 entries I put in, but it took me about 3 hours to go through the list. So yeah, the monthlies will now always be the sign up thing like that because it's much easier and I can get the list quicker. Anyway, we're on the penultimate lap already. These races fly by. It's Padophile in the lead from Taz, Tyler Reader, Noir Widow, and Corvald, as is tradition, at the back, fighting it out to try and get through. Come on, Corvald! It's round 1. You've got to get through. You're on Discord every night. You've got to get through. You've got to get through. I ain't put any more weight on your marble, I promise. Padophile takes the lead over the line, sorry, to start the final lap. Taz looking safe in second. The top 3 look pretty secure, I'd say. It's between Noir and Corvald for final place. Who's going to get through? Don't forget, you've got to be in the top 4 to get through to round 2. If you're in 5th, you're out. So, Corval, you've got to crack on here. Padophile's got this one sewn up in the lead. Unless he self-combusts, he ain't losing that. Corval gets a run off corner 2. He's coming up the inside of Noir Widow. Padophile in the background is going to win. Tyler and Taz going through. Corval doesn't get through, though. Can he do it? He's trying for the switchback. Is it going to work? We're coming to the line. Corval's going to take it on the line. He's done him on the line. Corval gets through a round 1 race. And there we have a slice of history, ladies and gentlemen. You witnessed it here first. You witnessed it here first. He clung on by less than a second, 9/10 of a second, and he managed to get through there. Well done, Corval. You left the best till last.
Let's get pissed.
Padophile takes the race 1 winner bonus. Knocked out in round 1. Sadly for now, I mean, we were all cheering there. Nothing against you, Noir, at all. That sounded really bad, actually. Like I just thought of if you're Noir in that situation and you're watching that. Nothing against you, Noir. It's just that Corval never gets through. So, like, yeah. Be sure to thank him later, Corval. I feel like he let you through on the line there.
Yeah, we were rooting for Corval, not against Noir.
Exactly, yeah. There's a big difference. So in this next heat, which is the 4th heat, we're already halfway through the heats. We've got Quentis, we've got CS, we've got Tifa, all the regular names. We've got Bubba, somehow managed to get in. I don't know how he got in. He's left court. No, he's also still in. John Taggart also there. John, you're in this heat. Good luck, sir. Who are we rooting for in this one? Is it going to be the old Taggart?
Go on, John.
We've got Quentis. It's nice. It's always nice to get the people who are on Discord through. I know we've got less on tonight. Normally we have quite a few more on for the monthlies. Like you said, we got lucky last time. The monthly giveaway landed on the Saturday, and it was packed in here that night. But it's always nice to see the people on Discord get through.
This heat is all kind of. It's pretty much all people who are somewhat regulars on Discord.
Yeah, you get this, don't you? I've noticed. Do you? I'm glad you see that as well. You know, I'm doing these, and I see names, and I'm like, oh, good. I'd like to see them get through. I'd like to see them get through, because there's some people who get in these giveaways, and I've never spoke to them, or like they've been really quiet. And it's not against them; they can do that if they want. But like, you have I don't know. I have my own little favourites in my head, like that I'd like to see get through. Mainly the people that are on Discord, because I think it's nice that the people on Discord get to cheer their winner. Or get to cheer their marble. John's going to be cheering it. John, you want to start fucking cheering yours? Because we're already on lap 2 and you're falling behind. So crack on. Come on, John.
Just making it interesting. So.
Oh, is it doing the Corval? Are you doing a Corval? Just saving best till last. Corval pulled his finger out on last corner. So.
Oh, yeah, get him. Yeah.
Look at that. Knock that Bubba out. Get out there, Bubba.
The fuck out of here. You want to talk about undeserved.
Taz, when I said to you last night, this is a friendly community, you might want to rethink. Tifa in the lead, in the back of the room.
If this is the worst it gets, I'm not worried.
This is about as toxic as it gets in here, to be
Don't
honest.
This is about 20% as toxic as
Look
it
at
gets.
Tifa sweeping up his head.
Outstanding.
Bubba at the back at the moment. John Taggart safe. We've got CS in the lead, but Quentis making a run through it as we go halfway through the line. Takes through. Well, don't know what that sentence meant. Anyway, he's in the lead. Who's at the back still? It's Tifa and
on,
Bubba
John.
racing. John's
Get in
racing
there,
for the lead.
John.
John is making it
Get in
interesting.
there.
We were all slow. Look at him, he's going for lead here. He's going to take it on the outside, is it? John staking his claim for a
Get in
prize up
there.
front. John,
John.
here he goes. There's going to be a collision up front. Be careful, John. You don't want to make too many collisions because you don't want to set yourself on fire. But he takes the lead.
Oh,
He's
he
done
took
it.
the lead.
The penultimate lap
Gonna make
begins. At the back, it's still
Gonna-
Bubba.
gonna make
Everyone's
it
favourite Bubba is going to get knocked out. And that's what you get, Bubba, for sending contracts to people that are not worth the estate you charge
Justice.
from whatsoever. Oh, someone's on fire. CS!
Justice.
CS is on fire. Bubba's going to get
No,
through. Or is he?
Hurry up!
Oh.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
It's too late, I think. I think it's too late. It's lap 5. I don't see how we can get back in. Oh, that's a long wait, isn't
What
it?
have you done, CS?
Well, CS, you've ruined it
You've
for
let
everyone there.
You've let a
Oh,
scam artist.
so CS is going to get knocked out. Up front, we've got a serious race on our hands here for first place. As we go into turn 1, it's John and Tifa, and that's what can happen, you see. That fire that's just happened there could happen to any of these guys still on the last lap. We've only ever seen, I think, one marble setting fire in one of these races before. I don't think we've ever had 2. So I don't know if it is
Have
random.
we determined what causes that yet?
So it's just a random collision thing. I think if you hit the wall too hard in certain places, if you hit each other's marbles. But coming to the line, it's John Taggart, who we at the beginning was in last position. He's going to take the win. Tifa through, Quentis through. Bubba sadly gets through as well.
Yeah.
I think it's just like spontaneous combustion.
Bubba!
Bubba gets through as well. He'll never watch this. Just say what you want about him. CS comes through. Unfortunately, there you go, CS. You're out in round 1, which will annoy you. I'm sure it will. Race 1 winner there, John Taggart. Where did that come from, John? You were making it interesting. Not quite doing a Corval. You didn't get through on skin of your teeth. Was that a fake join sound then? That someone just did, or did
Yeah.
someone
I
actually join?
came back.
Yes.
That's fucking disgusting. That whoever just did that. CS is the person that goes. I was about to say hello. Who's just joined? And I realised I thought that channel hadn't changed since I last looked at it. Knocked out in round 1. CS Umbrella. Let's get back to the main menu. As that guy sent me, I'm trying to recruit someone at the same time as well as do these marbles at the moment because some bastards decided to apply just as I.
Disgusting.
I know. How dare you apply to corporation? Where's Wham? Anyway, Clam Snooters is one of our next people to get through. We're on heat 5 now, so we're halfway through. Dajo, you're also there. Armillus, the deserter. I love how he's still in his name. That's fantastic. Kralak Atram, you're also in this list. Kralak was in the corp earlier. Is he not on? Yeah, he's in the game. I bet he didn't know this was going off, even though he signed up. And AO, everybody's favourite AO, is also in this group. There we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. AO. Bots fire, let's go. Here we go.
Oh, let's go.
Kralak was asking, I saw him in the corp today, did I win the prize and so on, you know. So, I'll just put a reminder in. Reminder. Hopefully, giveaway is live right now. I like to get people on if they're in game, like try and get them in, so they can see if they've won a prize or not. 6 laps again. Here we go. Same rules apply. We're still in the round 1 races. We'll switch to a different track, obviously, when we get to the round 2 races. I think we usually do the Delta for round 2, which is quite a fun track to be fair. So I think we'll not the Delta. I can't remember what it's called. It's a good track. It's like that 3-corner track. It's like Phoenix. Clam Snooters in the lead early on in his heat. He's closely fought for 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Armillus, the deserter, at the back where he deserves to be. Let's hope he stays there. Dante, you can feed this back to him later when you go. Say there was much hatred that Armillus got through the heats and things like
and
that.
out of pure spite, he's rocketed into 4th just
yeah.
because you said
He's
that.
going to rocket into lead in a second because he's got a good run off turn 2 there. Look at this. He's coming through the pack. He's going on the outside. He takes 2nd position as Clam Snooters and Dajo battle it out there for 2nd. And now he switches back. He switches back with some incredible momentum. And we've done Armillus a disservice here. He's in the lead. He is in the lead.
Everything you said.
Yeah, this is Armillus. Well done, sir. Well done. You're in the lead. Can you stay there? That's the thing. Kralak going after him in 2nd position. At the back, it's AO at the moment. Not having his usual good fortune in these monthly giveaways. Don't forget AO at our Christmas giveaways. I'm going to remind everyone about this. He won 9 months of Amiga in our Christmas giveaways, which is absolutely incredible when you think how much that's worth. In this race, maybe it's starting to balance itself out a bit now. Maybe he deserves a few round 1 knockouts to even it out a bit. Because I think he did quite well on last month's giveaway as well. Kralak's still in the lead from Armillus as we are on lap 4, well over halfway through the race. AO at the background trying to battle with Clam Snooters, does so, but gets a poor run off the corner trying to undercut. Clam Snooters comes back up the inside. Dajo, I'd say safely in 4th, he was, but now he's not. He's been caught quite rapidly by Clam Snooters, who's got something to say about getting through. Up front, Kralak has pulled away as we start the penultimate lap. Armillus will just be happy to stay there to get through. 1st, 2nd, 3rd places, you want to finish in them places, you're safely through. You don't want to be battling for 4th and 5th on the line because it can go either way. We have no control over these marbles at all. They do what they want. They've got minds of their own. I don't have any chance of rigging it, despite all the claims. Clam Snooters has now fallen to the back, which means AO gets through. Clam Snooters now falling to the back. Clam, are you on Disco with? You are, Clam. Come on, get cheering your marble on. You've got 1 lap to do it, sir. Kralak in the lead safely. He'll be happy to know that he's won a prize later on. So you can all tell him in court chat he's got through. Clam, I can't see how you're going to do it, sir, unless one of these sets on fire. I think you're going out in round 1, dude, because that gap has built up to a substantial amount. Kralak takes the race win in his heat. He's safely through. Armillus and Dajo fighting for 2nd place. It matters not. Kralak did make some time up on the final corner there, but it's too little too late. AO gets through. Clam Snooters, I'm afraid, sir, you're out in round 1. Unlucky. It was looking good for you at one point there, but you just didn't. You didn't carry it through, unfortunately.
That's what my last date said.
Right.
Got him. Self-burn. That's rare.
Yeah. Well, feel free. Yep. Pull your send down. Clam Snooters. There we go. You were knocked out in round 1. I put it in capitals as well, just so I remember. Sorry, I don't know how that's. Who else we got now in this one? So this is heat 6, I believe. Yeah, heat 6. So we've got 3 more to go. We've got Not My Problem Dude. We've got Jace Cannonald, who I never speak to. I've never seen him in Corp Chat or anything, but he's always in these giveaways. Tyrion, everybody's favourite Tyrion. Jailer, who says he doesn't like to win things, but appears in every single giveaway we do. He hates winning prizes. So Jailer won, just for anyone that knows, he won 1,200 Plex at Christmas. He didn't accept it. He wouldn't take it.
He said to send it to Zephyr
Did
or
he?
August.
I need some verification on that before I did that, but if he did, then feel free to, let me know.
He's here at my house. He said, "What's that? Go ahead and do it." Yeah. Okay.
Well, considering he's Russian, if you got a good Russian accent, it could be believable. Give
No, he's
Zephyr
visiting.
1,200 Plex. Here we go. We're going now. Good luck. Yeah, Jailer's a nice guy. He wouldn't accept it because he said he didn't like to win, like, real money, if you know what I mean, because Plex is like real money in the game. If it had been like another prize in the game, he'd have accepted it, but he didn't want to win real money. And 1,200 Plex is quite a lot of money.
I can't actually fault that at all.
No.
Unreasonably fair.
It is. Some people like to win, and that's fine if you're going to spend it on Amiga, if you want to buy packs in the game. But some people will just use Plex to Plex their account for risk, and I don't think Jailer wants to do it because it takes away the fact of earning money in the game, is what he said. So I like that. But I've got it on hold for him. I've told him if he ever wants the prize, it's there for him. But he says nope, he's never going to accept it. So thankfully, I saved 1,200 Plex, which was nice. So thanks, Jailer. For that, I've given you a lightweight marble, as you can see, because you're now in the lead. Actually, to be fair, I've said that wrong. If you got a heavier marble, you might start off slow, but you gain momentum more as you went through the race. So you probably have a better chance with a heavier marble, especially in collisions. Jailer in the lead, but halfway through, starts lap 3. You what? Sorry, Corval?
So how do you think I won? I had a big fat marble.
Exactly. I put a load of ballast on yours, not realising it was actually an advantage towards the end of the race, and that's how you managed to get through. I might change that in the next one. I'll turn you into a pure glass, like, really thin glass marble, so you might combust. Jace in the lead, Jailer and Tyrion battling out. It's going to be a three-way fight for him. We haven't had a close finish yet so far. They've all been pretty stretched out, the top 3. Maybe this is the race that's going to change it. I've got my finger next to the T button to slow down, just like that if we need to, for a photo finish. We had a photo finish the other night, which was incredible. At the moment, did good when he's not doing good in this. Oh, no, he is. He's coming off the final corner. I tried it. It didn't work. He's come off the one at the weekend was the best. Did good when he's doing good now. That was the one, wasn't it? He is doing good now, actually, to be fair. Literally,
he's better than what I said the other night.
I can't. Do you want to repeat it, or is it not?
I can't even remember it. But
right. Okay. Fair enough.
It came out racist.
As long as it weren't racist. I was surprised. Yeah, don't repeat it. Anyway, Jace in the lead. Not my problem, dude, at the back at the moment. It will be your problem in a minute if you don't get out of 5th position. I mean, that would go, wasn't it? Come on, that were a good one. That were a good segue, surely. Jace Cannonald, you can indeed win this race if you if you stay in the lead on the last lap. Forging his way into 3rd position. I can't think of one for Jailer. Oh! Jace is on fire! Just as I say, you can indeed self-combust. But he could still, if he could still do it. He's still setting off. It still could be close. Jailer in the lead. Jailer's going to take this one. The top 3 are safe, I'd say. I think it's too far now. Jace, unlucky there. So for the lead, it's Jailer who's going to take the lead. Close, very close for the top 3. Nice race there from you guys. Not my problem, dude. It was your problem. It now isn't your problem because Jace had a problem and you're not getting through. That were cracking. Come on, what a segue that was. That's what we're going to do tonight.
That's a 4 out of 10 at best.
It's going to be a monthly giveaway of segues. That's what it's going to be tonight. I'm going to try and do as many as I can with as many names as possible. That's what she said. See, that were a good one as well. Race 1 winner was indeed Jailer, as we spoke about him. We spoke about him in Yorkshire. They are indeed, Kelsey. Thank you for that. That'll be a copyright strike on it. Jace Cannonald, you were knocked out in round 1.
I forgot that's a real song.
It is, but don't get... I mean, I don't mind it, right? But don't get my sections of amazing segues muted on YouTube. People don't want that.
Surely not.
Where they muted it themselves.
Well, yeah. If anyone listens to it. Kelsey knew it was happening. Kelsey's in this next heat. Fuck you, whoever just said that. My commentary makes these monthly giveaways. I've been told I should go and do horse racing commentary as a career, so yeah. Mainly just because people want rid of me out of the corp, like. But anyway. Oh, wow, we've got a whole host of names in this one. Look at this. We've got Kelsey, Draco, Matt, Dognut, and Lakeman, who for some reason is not with us. Where is Lakeman?
What the dog
Fucking
do?
bastard.
I know.
What the dog do?
He won for management meeting earlier. Now he's not turned up to rate. Maybe he forgot this was happening. I think he was that bored at management meeting. He just thought, "Fuck it."
All right, Lakeman's the favorite to be eliminated now.
Yeah, we're all cheering for Lakeman to get eliminated simply because he's not on Discord. Right, let's go. I can't. I'm
we want
too.
Dognut. We want Dognut to win it and Lakeman to get out of here.
Well, Kelsey will be happy to just get through, I think, in these because he doesn't have the best of luck in these, to be fair.
Yeah, that's why I said Dognut.
Yeah. So Dognut getting through.
1 and 2 at the end.
We could have a tight race. Lakeman's at the back. It's set in the stone here. This is it. It's set in stone.
No,
Lakeman at
I'm
the
in
back.
this race and I'm rooting for Dognut.
Kelsey Black Nova in the lead. Dognut racing him on the outside, though. Rubbing his nuts all over him as they go side by side. Draco in third, making a fight of it as well. Takes the lead temporarily, but will surely lose out on the exit. As he does, Kelsey fights back. Takes the inside line. It's a great battle up front. At the back, it is Lakeman still, thankfully. In the lead, it's Kelsey, but Draco up the inside making another sharp move. He'll lose out on the exit once again, though, I would have thought, as he does. Just about, yeah, now he's going to fall back to third. The thing with these corners, you can go up the inside, gain 2 positions, but you pretty much lose them on the exit. But it could be crucial on the last lap to do that. If you can get a lucky block when you come off the corner, you can actually make it work. Dognut and Kelsey going at it somewhat up front here. I mean, this is a bit more... Lakeman's moved into fourth. It's currently Matt Richards at the back. Unfortunately, Lakeman moving through the field will make no one happy in Discord at the moment. Dognut well out in the lead. Who said Dognut were going to win? Because that's coming true. Lap 4 starts. Here we go, lap 4. Kelsey chasing him down. Lakeman's now in third position. It's very close, this one. There's no split away. We've had 2 races previous where 2 people have set on fire. We went through the entire lap. Look at this. Look at this up front. It's a 3-wide battle for the lead as we go down the back straight. About to start the penultimate lap. Anyone's guess who could get through in this one because the field is tightly bunched. As long as no one sets on fire in this one, we could have a great battle. Lakeman comes across the line to take the lead. He's defying odds. He's saying, fuck everyone. Never mind, fuck you, Lakeman. He's saying, fuck everyone else. I want the lead.
Richards, man. Matt Richards is coming up.
Matt Richards is closing as well. This is going to be anyone's battle. Kelsey fights back on the outside, switches to the inside, gets a bit of slipstream, goes up the inside, successfully takes the lead. But he's going to be on a tight line to the corner. Lakeman switches to the outside. This could give him momentum on the exit. Let's see. Matt Richards closing on the outside with some serious momentum. This is going to be close, folks. Look at this. Side by side across the line between Dognut and Kelsey. They've been battling every single lap so far. We start the final lap. Who is going to get through? The top 4 need to make it. 5th place, Matt Richards. You need to get on with it pretty soon. Dognut, Kelsey up front. Lakeman and Draco closing in 3rd and 4th as well. We could have a 4-way scrap. We're going to have a 4-way scrap going into the final corner. Draco up the side. Dognut's currently got the advantage. Dognut comes off the final corner. Are we going to have to go slow motion? No, we're not. Dognut takes it. Lakeman 2nd. Kelsey 3rd. Draco. Matt Richards fighting on the outside. Can he get through? No, he just loses out on the guy. Cracking race, that one. Love that one. Brilliant race. Really, really well thought out, that one, guys. Really, really well thought out. Very fair. Some nice, clean moves there. No disgusting, setting each other on fire antics that have happened in them other races. Not having to resort to toxicity. Brilliant. Race 1 winner, Dognut. What the dog doing? The dog is winning races.
He's winning.
And it'll make him happy. He's not feeling well this week, to be fair. He's really not feeling well this week. He's been to doctors and that a few times, apparently, so... Hope you're feeling better now, Dog. I wonder by the way, you can always tell when Dog's ill because normally you can get in touch with him like pretty instantly, but he's been a bit quiet this week. Bistel, you're in the next round. Well, this is the final round 1 heat now. You're going up against Billy Bob. You're going up against Ranfel Benedict. You're going up against Bear 93, who's looking to win another ship to lose somewhere in a wormhole. And we've got Dante, the other deserter.
Oh yeah.
Laps, paperclip, box, play.
Right,
that were. I trust you. Right, so here we go. The last round 1 race. The last one. You've got some skill there. I'll give you that. So, same as usual. Top 4 go through. Last person goes out. This is the last race of round 1. Then we go to round 2. Nice to see a few more of you joining Discord. Keep coming in. You're always welcome. Some of you guys who've joined late, your races might have already happened, so you might see yourself in round 2. If you don't, you were knocked out in round 1. We only lose 1 person. We did eight round 1 races, and only 8 people will get knocked out. So there's a high chance that your marble still got through. The round 1 loses 1 marble. The round 2 are going to lose 3, and then 5 for round 3, and then it takes us to our top 10 shootout, where you will all battle for the chance to win this month's grand prize, the Redeemer. Could you redeem yourself? No, I'm not going to. No, that's too easy. Billy Bob in the lead. Dante at the back, thankfully. The deserter at the back where he should be. The dirty, disgusting Dante deserter. Get there.
Was Ronfeld even online this month?
Yeah. Well, this thing. Yeah. So the thing is, what I do is I've checked. So because people have to sign up on Discord now for these monthlies, like you have to click the sign up button. I then go and check to make sure then people haven't just clicked, because I had this before where people click the entry thing but they've not logged into Eve for about 3 months. If they do that, they don't get entered. But yeah, everyone who's in these races tonight, I've checked them; they've all logged in, so it's nice to see. I'm not so strict as it used to be easy. The only reason I used to do that thing if you'd logged in because it was easier for me to read the list of people that haven't logged in for a month. So I'm not so strict on it anymore. But because we've got so many alts and members and stuff now in that list, it took me 3 hours last month to go through it nearly and fucking work out who and who could be entered and not. And I thought, balls to this. We'll just do a sign up like we did for Christmas giveaways because that worked really well for Christmas ones. And it was nice to see this month, the first time I've done the monthly giveaway sign up, that like 40 people entered. So yeah, hopefully we can keep building on that. Anyway, building on this is Bear. Bear's building on his lead, what he's been having he's enjoyed for most of this race. In the lead, the penultimate lap already. Dante at the back at the moment, but he's catching Ranfeld. Oh no, Ranfeld, don't spoil this. We had it all set out here. Dante were going to get knocked out in round 1. It were perfect. Bear in the lead, being closed down by Bristol and Billy Bob. They'll be happy just to finish second and third here because they're going to get through. Dante still at the back. Come on, Ranfeld, get it together, son.
Script Ranfeld.
Yeah, read the script. What are you doing? What's he doing?
Yeah.
How much has he
Come on,
paid you,
Dante.
Ranfeld? Whatever he's paid you, I'll pay you more. It's disgusting, this. Dante, the final lap starts. Bistel moves into the lead as we start the final lap. Side by side down the back straight. Bear fights back, switches to the inside to defend. This could give Bistel the run on the outside, though. Will Bistel get the run off the corner? It's going to be close, this one, I think. It's going to be very close as we come across the line. This could be a side-by-side finish here. We're going to go into slow motion. The first one tonight. I think Bistel's going to take that on the line, though. He is indeed. Bistel's going to take it. Slow motion across the line. Bistel takes it. We didn't quite need a photo finish. Billy Bob safely fifth. Dante disgustingly robs Ranfeld in the back straight. Ranfeld, I hope he's paid you a lot of this. That's all I can say. Because that is
So
foul.
I was only asking about Ranfeld. I wasn't trying to be a hard ass. It's just like I was thinking about him the other day, and cause I missed this guy a little bit. He was like our PI nut.
The thing is, you assume I would pay. I don't pay. I blackmail.
Well, yeah. No, he. What was I going to say? He. Ranfeld's. He's been here well over a year now. He's one of the nicest guys we ever had during Corp and stuff. He did consider taking a break from the game at one point. He told me. I won't say exactly why, but he had some real life issues, and he considered. He said he sent me an email, a really sad email, saying he's met so many friends here and he loves it here and blah blah blah. But he said he had to take 2 or 3 years off the game for real life reasons. Thankfully, it seems that didn't.
3 years.
Yeah, literally, that's what he was saying. He says maybe see you in a couple of years because he was going to leave the Corp, and I said stay in the Corp. If you go AFK, we don't care. You know, we don't kick people from Corp. If they want to come back, they come back. Which is a nice thing about our Corp. You can take breaks. Thankfully, it didn't come to whatever happened, and yeah, he's still with us at the moment, so that's all good.
Cool.
So, from the first 2 races, we take 8 people across now into round 2. So, I need 8 slots now on this. So, there are 4 round 2 races now coming up, where we take 8 people in, we lose 3 in each, which gives us 5 into 10 for round 3, which is perfect. Then we lose 5, which takes us to 2 heats to top 10. That's perfect. It's all worked out well. 8 people. I just need to get the 8 people now from the first heat. So, the first person who got through was Wham. Let's get you on the leaderboard.
Rig.
It's
In
definitely
a
rigged.
shock to us all.
Sane. Yeah, shocked to us all. Wham actually made it through. Sane got through. And Chaloon was unfortunately knocked out. Zephyr, you won your race, so you're through. We've got Bug Peters who also just snuck through there. He didn't really have a challenge. I remember him finished third, I think, quite far in front. Rocky Shaw also made it through quite comfortably. Didn't win the race, but you don't need to. You get through. Ashley was knocked out. Fen Rishi also made it through. How long have we been going for so far? 38 minutes, not too bad. We're on schedule to get done around the hour mark. Phobos. And the next person in that group was Index, who also won his round 1 heat. You are all going through onto the next track for round 2. The next track being normally is the Delta. That's the one we normally use. I remember now. 8 bots. Let's go. We're going to increase the laps by a few on this one. Just so we get some better, longer races. We'll go up to 8 laps for the round 2 heats. Seems we've got less of them this month. Normally I think I did 5, 6 and something like that, but we've got less heat races this month because obviously I haven't had to pick out loads more entries and stuff for people that logged in. I like the fact that the reason I started doing that mainly as well is because some people didn't really care about giveaways. They had no interest in winning prizes and stuff. So you know, I'd rather people enter these who want to be in them, if you know what I mean, and want to win a prize and are happy to win. We have 8 races in these heats. We've got 4 of these to do, 8 people in each. If you're in the top 5, you will get through to round 3. So you need to be in the top 5. 6th, 7th, and 8th will all get knocked out, unfortunately. So you need to make sure you're safely inside. As I just go to the wrong screen there. There we go. You need to make sure you're safely inside the top 5 to get through that bloody blimp every time. We're not going to say too much about the positions at the moment because it can change quite quickly. I think we all know what the final track's going to be for the monthly giveaway. It's got to be totally tubular, hasn't it?
yeah.
It's going to have to be totally tubular. It's just insane.
Shaka, brah.
We might mix it up. Well, I wish there were more laps tracks. I wish they'd start bringing more. I would pay people to make more laps tracks because I love these laps races. I would do the random ones, you know, the random community things and stuff, but one, they're a bit quick for the monthly giveaway, and 2, they're just a bit too random. Like, it just feels a bit, you know, it's not really a race. It's more just like drop through loads of holes and just see if you land luckily. It's not really a race. I want proper races for this.
Yeah, we're not here to play Pinko.
Nah, you just get, I mean, you get side-by-side finishes and that in these, which are quite fun to watch sometimes and stuff, so, you know, like, it's quite entertaining, whereas on the drop-down stuff, it's just too much chaos. You can't really commentate on it. No one really knows what's going off. There's portals going off everywhere and shit. It's good fun for just a weekly bonus stuff, just to have a bit of fun and randomness, but for these, you need a bit more structure to these races, I think, for the monthly, because
If we picked more specific, if we were more deliberate about picking the drop-down races, that it would be okay. But half the time we're scrolling through the community, it's like,
well, it's
pick
more
this
fun like
one,
that, though, isn't
and
it? Because
ends
there's
up-
so many. There's just so many of them,
and
though.
it ends up splitting into like 5 different tracks somehow, and there are portals, and it's like, who the fuck is actually winning? There's
I
no
like the
real
chaos, but in
suspense.
moderation. That's yeah, exactly. There's no
Yeah.
suspense in these. You can see it building up. Like at the moment, Index at the back. Is he going to get Rocky and Wham? Like that's the suspense on the drop down thing. They could still win the race. You know what I mean? You just don't know. I like randomness, but in moderation. I also like quite a lot of structure. I mean, racing to me, like I like the structure of racing. So these, you know, I get to talk about motorsports in these, and no one really knows. You know what I mean? I don't put everyone into a coma while doing it. You know what I mean? So. Shane Kinson in the lead. So we're on lap 6 already. This is going very quick. This is why I up the laps a little bit because it always is a quick race. Shane Kinson in the lead safely. So in this race as well, I'll just quickly announce, if you win this race, if you're a race 2 winner, you would win a prize worth 50 million ISK. So it can be a random prize, it can be 50 million ISK itself, or it can be a prize you choose for 50 million ISK. It's entirely up to you how you go about it. We will discuss that in the email afterwards, the winners. Index falling back badly. He's looking not good, not in good shape. He won round 1, not looking good for round 2 at the moment, Index. No one's set on fire so far. We're on the penultimate lap. Wham's seen himself through. He's pulled away from the previous group, although he gets a pretty bad exit there. But Wham's seen himself safely through. Don't forget, it's the top 5. So currently, Rocky, Fen, and Index, you guys are not looking good. You need to get on with it. Up front, we've got a nice close battle, to be fair. Sane has lost a bit of time this lap. Still looking good. Top 3, I'd say you're safely through. As we start the final lap already, we're onto it. Sane, Zephyr, Bug Peters, your top 3. Wham on his no man's land in 4th. He'll be happy with that.
Never underestimate Wham's ability to blow up into flames.
It
for
could
no
happen.
reason.
It could happen on any corner. At the back, Index, I'd say you're out of it at the moment. But Rocky Shaw and Fen, you need to get on with it and catch Phobos if you've got any chance of getting through, because at the moment, the bottom 3 is settled. They are making a good job of catching it, though. Up front, we're going to keep an eye on the lead, because Zephyr's going up the inside. Is he going to win 2 races back-to-back? He comes off the final corner. He's done it on the final corner. Zephyr is going to win back-to-back races, round 1 and round 2. Sane gets through. Bug Peters gets through. Wham gets through. We're going to keep a
Rigged.
close eye now on the final battles, because Rocky is making a bid for it on the outside. It's going to be close, this one. Wham's going to get through in 4th. But look at Rocky on the outside. That is going to be close. Who is going to get through in 5th? That is going to be photo finish material. Rocky's going to do it. Rocky gets through. He steals it on the line. Does he? It says Phobos. What? That's horse shit. No, it's switched. There we go. It's switched. It's switched. It's switched. There we go. I'm going to say that was horse shit if that was the case. I would have had to edit that. Look at that, how close it was, though. 777-815. So, unfortunately, Phobos, Fen, and Index, you all go out in round 2. Race 1 winner, now a race 2 winner. Zephyr Kane mopping up the prizes here tonight, so far.
Oh, yeah.
Already, 75 million is to the better, is Zephyr Kane. And we're not even in past round 2 yet. That'll be another copyright strike. Round 2, who got knocked out? We had Phobos knocked out. Unlucky there, Phobos. You lost it on the line there. knocked out in round 2. We had Fen Rishi knocked out. I'm just noting these down. And also Index, race 1 winner Index. No looking race 2. He was at the back throughout. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's get the next race underway. Everyone enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
It's all working well for once. You know, there's no mistakes yet.
That's the oval front.
So, round 2, or race 2, heat 2. Taz, our new member, who only entered during race 2 of the monthly giveaway, is already in round 2.
He's got good timing, if nothing else.
Well, he's guaranteed now. Whatever, even if he gets knocked out in this, he's guaranteed 25 million in this, because that's nice.
Pure
Padophile.
I'll take that.
Yeah, for free entry,
profit.
why wouldn't you? Pure profit. Quentis also in this heat. We have Tifa also in here. We have a name, Bubba also in here, for fuck's sake. Everyone thinks we hate Bubba. Someone said they got no bad feelings against him. I was like, well, I don't think it's ever got to that stage. Just for some reason, he's become a bit of a meme. Mainly because he tried to sell the Corp. It was them contracts, what did it, wasn't it? He said, I've got a load of stuff, does anyone want it? So loads of people in Corp chat went, yeah, we'll take it. And then he put a fucking price tag on it. Disgusting.
That and his having an alt for every single.
Oh yeah,
skill
yeah.
set.
Well, we'll discuss that now as we start. So I think he's also got an alt for these marbles races, because he has one for every other. He has one for every other purpose. But yeah, to anyone that doesn't know, Bubba was like pretty quiet, and then one day he said he just typed in Corp chat, "Does anyone want all this stuff?" And I was like, I said yes, I'll take it. So I got a contract through from him. Not only was it 58 jumps away, there was also a 30 million ISK price tag on it. The items themselves came to about 3 million ISK. I was like, so I'm paying to go and pick this up, and I was like, forget it. So I cancelled the contract, and he kept doing it then to everyone. So he ended up in the newsletter a few times, if you remember the old newsletter. That was good fun. Good times, good
I
times.
miss the newsletters.
They are coming back. We discussed it in the management meeting earlier. They're still on track to come back.
Shit.
I've just got a few more jobs now.
Let's fucking
So
go.
now all the stuff in my granddad's sorted. Now I'm getting used to being off these meds and stuff, and actually getting normal sleep patterns back and everything, and feeling like a human being again. I've got, once I get the plans out of the way and the management structure sorted and things like that, and we get our stuff sorted for the year, the plans I had for 2025. Once they're out of the way, the things like the social media, the newsletters, things like that, can then take more priority. Do you know what I mean? So just bear with on that one. It'll get there. I'm happy to see in this race though, Bubba's at the back at the moment, so that's good news for everyone. Quentis Tyler also not getting through at the moment. We'll leave it another lap or so before we start getting a bit
He's
serious.
not going to watch this, so who cares? if
Yep,
we shit
who
talk him?
cares? Bubba, you're a fucking... Right, Corvald in the lead, which is... I didn't think I'd be saying that tonight, to be honest. I wish I hadn't said it, because as soon as I've said it, he's going to fall into third straight.
I'll tell you just jinxed me.
Corvald, I apologise in advance, Corvald, because I can see you going out now after I've said that. So, although saying that, there is a nice gap. The top 4 have pulled a nice gap. We're already halfway through, well over halfway through now as we go past. Halfway through is about there, so they've already gone past that. The top 4 have pulled away nicely from the rest of the group. Bubba, it's a bit of no man's land at the back. These 3 could be anyone. These 3 are going to be battling for that final position to get through, I believe. Come across line. It's 3 wide as we go across line, start lap 5. Corval defies logic and goes back into the lead. Taz there as well. Taz will be happy to see this in his first ever monthly giveaway. Taz fighting for the lead. What's going on here? You picked the right marble there. John Taggart third. Padophile fourth. You guys already looking safely through. As long as you don't do anything silly, you guys have got this sewn up. Tyler trying to catch on to that group, which he's done a good job of there, to be fair. He's closed up a little bit. The back 3, that's where it matters, though. You 3 currently are going out. You've got to work together. It's no good battling each other. You've got to work together. Corval's dominating. Where's he pulled that from? It's that heavy marble again. It's that heavy marble coming into effect. Look.
Sheer determination and will.
Bubba's well out of the back at the moment. Taz falling back a little bit here. You need to be careful, Taz, because the danger zone is catching up. Because Tifa, Quentis have made a good job of closing up. This is going to be close. Corval's lost a little bit of his lead there. I'd say the top 3 are safe as long as you don't combust. I can't see you losing that amount of time in 2 laps. Corvald over the line to start the penultimate lap. John Taggart of Padophile will be happy to just finish second, third. Taz clinging on in fourth. Now this is where it gets interesting because look, 5th place now. Quentis, Tyler, Tifa all side by side. Bubba's lost a lot of time on this lap again. Bubba's out of this at this rate. But who is going to take that all important 5th position? At the moment it's Quentis. Corval's still out in the lead. Padophile, John Taggart, Taz still your top 4. Quentis making a bid to try and get 4th place from Taz, who is starting to struggle towards the end of this one now. Taz falls to 5th position. You're in the danger zone now, Taz. You're still through. but you don't want to lose any more positions, and it's looking like they're catching. Corval's got this one sewn up at the moment. John Taggart trying to get after him in second position. Patafal third. Quentis, Taz. Tifa and Tyler are the only two that can make a difference here. Bubba's out this one, I think. Corval's got this one sewn up, as we said. Taz, you're in the danger zone. Tifa's catching you. You've got to crack on here, sir. You've got to crack on. Tifa's coming for you behind. He could still make the difference. We're going to keep an eye on both positions. Corval, John Taggart, Padafal safely through at this rate, unless they set on fire. Tifa's going for Taz. Tifa's going for Taz. What a sentence. He takes him on the final corner. Can Taz fight back as he crossed? Oh, he's done it. Tifa's knocked you out, I'm afraid, Taz. Taz, you're going out in round 2. Tyler through and Bubba through at the back, who never featured in that race whatsoever there.
He picked the wrong
Thank
note.
God.
There we go.
Corvald, through the power of 16 unreasonably strong Scottish beers, has made it into the first place.
What?
Accurate.
Knocked out in round 2 was Taz, unfortunately. Unlucky Taz, you will receive you'll see it in the email when it comes out. You'll get a random bonus of 25 million ISK. We've got Tyler also there, getting knocked out, which would be a shame for him. Bubba, no one really cares. Get out of the race. There we go. We're getting a real bad impression of Bubba here, aren't we? Like, new members. Race 2 winner was Corvald. I can't believe I'm saying it, folks, but Corvald has actually won a marbles race. Like, boop, boop. What we got next? So, I did an impression of Contempo then. What we got next? So, I did it again. Clam Snoot. We've got Darjo, Takis. Darjo, I think you joined Discord a minute ago, didn't you? Let's have a look. Are you on Discord? Is Discord Darjo? Yeah, he is. Darjo, I was going to say, I think you were the ones that got through just after you joined, just after your marble had got through. So you'd be happy to see that you got through. Have we had any other new joiners to Discord so far? Because it looks like that list definitely got up since last time I looked. How about someone's fucking about again? Kralak. Also in there. We've got AO, everybody's favourite AO. Who's the next 4 going through? It's going to be Not My Problem, Dude. It was your problem in the first race, but you managed to make it someone else's problem and knock them out. Tyrion also safely through in round 1, didn't do anything special, just carried himself through nicely. Jailer and Did Good When, they're going to be in next 2, so a whole host of names in this one. Who are we cheering for in this race, folks? Who is your man to beat in this race?
Did good
Get
win.
the deserter out of here.
You want the deserter
keep
gone?
doing in this race
Yeah, I'd
anyways.
agree with that as well, yeah. I mean, we nearly had one of them out in last race, but unfortunately he got through, so we'll have to see. Can Armillers make it through again? We're going to crack on
Yeah.
again. 8 laps, here we go. Good luck,
Fuck
everyone.
those guys.
Same again, we've got 2 more of these to go. We've got this one and the next one. Same again, top 5 go through, bottom 3 get knocked out. If you finish last, you get 25 million ISK knockout prize. Or if you get knocked out in the bottom 3, you get 25 million ISK knockout prize. If you win the race, you can pick a prize worth 50 million ISK. Or you can just take 50 million ISK. Or you can let me choose a random prize, as someone did the other day. So I can't remember what it was. Someone said, just pick a random prize worth 50 million ISK. So I found something that was worth 50 million ISK, but was on reduction. And scammed it a little bit. There was one. I think I randomly chose something. So every other price on the list was like 49.8, 49.9. And someone had put one up for like 38.7. So I just picked that one and then said, look, it's worth 50 mil. Armillus in the lead, defying our odds of not getting through. I'll have to wait for them redeemers to get get reduced as well before they get handed out. Kralak and Jailer at the rear at the moment. We're not going to take it too serious until we get to about lap 4 or 5. We'll let the race settle down a little bit first, as these first few laps are always a little bit chaotic. Although already, that's a worrying gap. If you're Kralak and you're Jailer, that's already a worrying gap, because we're already approaching half race distance. They go so fast, these races. When you first type in 8 laps, you think, God, we'll be here all night. But they go so quick. We've only been recording for 53 minutes, and we're nearly into the round 3 races already. So I did say last night, people were asking how long these last, and I says usually about an hour and a half the monthly giveaway. That's what I try and aim for, is an hour and a half at max. I think it's going to be spot on with that tonight, by the looks of it. It only ever lasts longer if I fuck something up, so which is usually quite often. Yeah, if you're Kralak now at the back, you're starting to worry a little bit. Halfway through the race, as we just go past the mid-race point there, at that point of the track, you can see them all shooting through there. We've got Did Good When, who's doing good now in the lead. That was fantastic. Seamless, that was. Seamless. Darjo, Armillus, AO, Tyrion, also going through. But Not My Problem's right there on the outside. And to make that point, he goes straight through and takes 2 positions in one corner. Jailer and Kralak, worrying times for you two, my friend. My friends, you've got to get involved. You've got 3 laps to do it, so still plenty of time, but you need to go now. You've got a better chance by the fact that these 4 marbles here, sorry, 5 marbles, are all battling. Did good Wen's out on his own at the front at the moment. He's doing a Corvald and pulling away. Tyrion's trying to go after him now. He's had enough of that group behind. He wants to secure his place into round 3. And that's been a good second half of the 5th lap for Tyrion there. He's pulled a good gap to the group behind, who are all still side by side. 3 wide across the line. If we get that on the final lap, that'd be fantastic. 3 to go. Jailer and Kralak, the time is now. If you've got anything left, stick the turbo on, put the soft tyres on, enable VTEC mode, get on with it. You've got to get after the group in front, otherwise it's going to be too late. Did good Wen's in the lead. The group behind are closing up. Tyrion's brought everyone with him. So despite trying to get away from the group behind and the madness that's ensuing, he's decided to bring the whole group with him. Armillus now round the outside takes 2nd position. Jailer and Kralak
Round the outside.
round the outside. Can the real Armillus please not desert? Please not desert. In the penultimate lap, Jailer and Kralak's found some pace now. He's closed up on Jailer. He's trying to get through on the inside. He needs to do it clean, and he needs to go now. There's still a chance. He's lost too much. I think the bottom 2 are out. I can't see how that's going to change. Did good Wen, who's led pretty much the entirety of this race, comes across the line to start the final lap. Did good Wen, Armillus. 3rd place is going to be AO across the line as it's side by side, but we've still got a lap to go. Tyrion, I would say was safe a minute ago, but Not My Problem's really catching up now. Tyrion, you got to get on with it here. You're going to be close with Not My Problem behind. Not My Problem might be your problem in it if he catches you up. Kralak, Jailer, definitely out of the back now. They've left it too little, too late. If they have any pace on this final lap, it's too late. Across the line, it's going to be Did Good Wen. Dominated the race, no challenge whatsoever. The guys tried behind to get through, didn't happen. It's not a close finish whatsoever. Tyrion gets through nice and safely. Look at Kralak on the final lap. He did find a lot of pace on that final lap, Kralak. Too little, too late, I'm afraid, sir. Jailer just had nothing throughout the entire race. There is your round 2 Heat 3 results, folks. Congratulations to you if you got through. Commiserations if you didn't. But yeah, you don't want to leave it too late. I said it on the lap 3. Kralak and Jailer were already looking worrying, and it turned out to be true because, yeah, you don't want to leave it too late. Jailer, who won race 1, a little bit like Index, is knocked out in round 2. Kralak also going out of there. He won't be happy to see that. He also won his race 1. So 2 race winners out in round 2. Not My Problem, dude. Unfortunately, it was your problem this time. I'm going to stop making that. It's a really bad pun. Who won? It was Did Good Wen, who did good now.
Did good then.
Did good then, didn't he? He did good then. Very good. I like that one. You should step in more often with things like that, you know what I mean? Because that were really good. But right. One more round 2 heat to go, and then we're into round 3 where we start to get some serious iskies then. Some serious iskies. So if you win a race in round 3, you're looking at a straight up prize of 75 mil guaranteed. If you get knocked out, you get 50 mil. So, yeah, you're guaranteed some good stuff if you get here. Kelsey is the first person to get put onto the board for his final heat of round 2. Draco also there. What else we got? We got Dognut. Obviously, he got through as well. Dognut and Lakeman both made it through. Lakeman, we weren't impressed. Yeah, perfect. Whoever did that, you deserve a bonus. Oh, we've got a few more people on Discord joining. Nice one. Nice to see you guys. If you don't see your name in the next few minutes, you've already been knocked out. So, Bistel also made it through. He was a race 1 winner. Billy Bob. And the final 2 in this heat is going to be Bear 93 and the other deserter, which is Dante. So everyone in this race, make sure you cheer. Yeah, well, I'm worried that if you get knocked out, I daren't actually knock you out of these races because I'm worried that you'll play that in full just in spite.
It's just insurance. Don't take it personally.
Yeah, well, I'm going to... Anyway, here we go. So the final race of round 2.
I'm cracking a beer to celebrate making it through round 1 anyways. It's
Yeah,
been a
well, you
long
did
time.
well. You did well. You might get through round 2, yeah? You desert. Unless you desert in this race. Who's saying hello there? If that's Quentis again, saying hello, and unless or do you Corval just say beers and then leave? Like, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Oh. He just heard the word beer and his eyes went, fucking yes, you know. He didn't know he's got through any of these races. He doesn't even know they're taking place. He just heard the word beer. Sausage roll and a beer. I could just have one of them, actually. So we're going to do what we usually do. A couple of laps on this track, just to let it settle down. Let's see where we get to. Nice to see you all on Discord. Again, I know it's a Tuesday night, so it's a little bit awkward with work and things. Executive decisions have been made. I'll put this out afterwards. We're going to move these to Sunday nights, I think, every month now. So more people can get involved because Yeah. I'm also worried that's why people didn't sign up, is because they thought Tuesday night they can't get, you know what I mean, or something like that. Possibly people thought that as well. But you don't have to. You don't have to be here to win your prizes. Literally, you can just not even care and still win. Bear 93 in the lead, looking good to win something that you can get destroyed somewhere in Nullsec. It's been said before. Draco, Lakeman at the back, and Kelsey are your bottom three at the moment. So you guys really need to get on with it. Kelsey, what's going on?
Biding my time.
Buying your time. Well, it's still not over yet. You haven't got quite the gap that Jailer and so had. And as soon as I've said that, look, you've started to close the gap. So yeah, there's no panic stations yet, and you've just moved up 2 positions in one corner. So yeah, you've timed it just right. Draco at the back. I said it in the last race. It's already worrying to have that kind of gap, and I stand by it because that is a significant gap to make back. So if you've got any speed, you need to start now, and that's not a good exit. Draco is struggling already. Draco, you are struggling, my friend. Billy Bob's not struggling up front, though. He's taking the lead from Bear. Bear fighting back on the outside. They're going to be side by side as they come off the final corner just about. Bear takes the lead back, fighting. Kelsey's into 3rd position now, making a good fist of the mid part of this race. Dognut, Lakeman and Draco are your current bottom 3. The penultimate 2, there's still a chance, but Draco, I don't know. Unless we get a combustion, I don't see how you're going to make that, my friend. Kelsey's now into 2nd place, passing the Bear 93, who was our original leader. Billy Bob trying to make a break for it up front, while the 3 behind are all battling as Kelsey, Bistel and Bear go 3 wide as we come across the line. There we go. Kelsey taking 2nd position. Bistel and Bear, you're all still safely through at this point. Dante the Deserter is in 5th position with Lakeman and Dognut chomping at the bit behind. Draco's definitely out this. That's nearly the entire pit straight he's behind now. I can't see how Draco can get back into that in 3 laps. What we need to see is if Lakeman and Dognut can do anything about Dante, because currently Dante is in a position to get through. He's still in the danger zone. 5th place is the danger zone. It's the red zone. But he's going up the inside of Bear now. He's going up the inside of Bear. He can't quite make it stick, and that's cost him a bit of time, which allows Lakeman to come through the middle. Up front, it's Billy Bob, Bistel and Kelsey, top 3, looking very safe at the moment. Then we've got a whole host of marbles in this middle bit now, with Dognut joining the scrap to try and join in. We're going to have a 4-way scrap for the last 2 positions to get through here, currently held by Lakeman, but it's going to change corner to corner as Bear fights back. Our early leader, Bear, really struggling in the second half of this race. Billy Bob, Bistel, Kelsey, your top 3, come across the line to start the final lap. They look safe. I say that, though, but Kelsey's... that's still a worrying gap, I'd say. Draco's definitely out of it at the back. He's guaranteed to be knocked out. Lakeman currently in 4th. Bear, Dante and Dognut. What's going to happen with these final 4 positions? Well, the final position to get through. Currently, Dognut and Dante would get knocked out. We're going to keep an eye on both. We've got the lead to look at, and we've also got the final 2 positions. Draco's definitely out. We know that for certainty. So it's between Dante and Dognut as we come in. Dante up the inside of Bear. It's not close for the line. Billy Bob's won. The top 3 are through. You're safe. We're going to watch these positions. It's going to be close. Dognut is going to get knocked out, as is Bear. I think Lakeman and Dante are through. That's it. It wasn't as close as we thought across the line.
Holy shit.
He scrapes through on the line there, Dante, taking Bear on the final corner, pretty much.
I went from 7th to 4th in that last corner.
Madness.
That was unbelievable.
Well, look. It must have been... They're saying the exact same time across the line. I didn't see it was that close.
Power of fear.
Wow, that's...
True, the power of fear.
We've never had the exact same time across the line. That's insane. So, Bear 93, who looked really good in that race early on, unfortunately, gets knocked out. Dog not having his usual
You're right, though.
dog
I
shit
did
look.
not think it was that close. I thought I pulled ahead.
Yeah,
That
it
was a
didn't.
bit
It didn't.
strange.
I think it's because I went back to look just because I was thinking it was closer behind, but it wasn't. But I'll see that on the replay. I want to look at that on the replay because the rate play. Draco, you also got knocked out. Race 2 winner was Billy Bob, who controlled that very nicely up front, to be fair. Nothing spectacular, but was always there when it counted. Right, we move on to round 3 now, where I'm going to take 10 names.
Double Jeopardy?
So this is 10 names. We're going to lose 5 in these ones. There's only 2 round 3 heats now. So Wham, who's done nothing special so far. He's not won anything. He's not looked like winning anything. But he's into round 3 now already. Zephyr Kane,
round 3.
Zephyr Kane, who so far has won round 1 and round 2 races. Can he make it a hat-trick and win round 3? Rocky Shaw also gets through. Then we've got knocked out of that group. There's only Rocky survived in the group of second. All the others have gone. Taz got knocked out. Corval won his race too. He gets through as well. Knocked out. We have Padophile. Quentis also goes through. We then have Tifa. And that should leave us with one more person. Let me just make sure that went in. There we go. That's what she said. John Taggart, old Taggart, who got through his last race. And was also a race 1 winner. Let me put you in there. And then let me just count to make sure this other list makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Yep, we've got a perfect list. It's all working good. For the next track, we are going to use... Which one should we do?
Work in progress. Well, wait. I don't know.
Bit too
I don't
chaotic,
think
I'd
there's
say.
ever a whole. There's also not a whole lot of changes in that race. It's not a lot of. How about Emerald Downs?
That were pretty static as well, to be honest. That one.
Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't
what
because it's then
else?
2 corners. That's it.
You're right.
Look
You're right. The
marble.
saber.
The saber. Yeah, we've used that one
Have we
before.
We've done that before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done it before. What
It's
were
got
your
lots of turns and
what were your
stuff.
suggestion, Kelsey?
Excite marbles.
Right. Yeah. Again, it were a little bit.
kind of
It's almost like watching one of them fucking.
ass.
Yeah, because it's fast and it's fun, but the bumps just make it too hard to fucking. I don't know. We'll try it again maybe at some point. But the first time we went there, it weren't that good. But we've definitely done this one. This was the penultimate race, if you remember, on the Christmas giveaway. This was the round 3 race on the Christmas giveaway.
Does that pit
Oh,
road
yes.
over there?
Is it what? Sorry.
Does that have pit road?
Oh, there's a pit road. Yeah, you don't want to end up in there though. Which 5 people will do.
It doesn't actually let you in there. You can still bounce off the cone
yeah.
things. It's still a static wall.
We're going to go 10 laps for this
Wow.
one. We're going to up it a bit more because it is a fairly quick track. We're going to crack on. So in
Ooh,
this one,
boy.
round 3 is underway. There's 2 round 3 races. You need to be in the top 5 in this race. You have to be in the top 5 to get through to the grand finale, the top 10 shootout afterwards. So make sure you're in the top 5. If you win this race, you will receive a random prize worth 75 million ISK. If you get knocked out, so if you're in the bottom 5, you're guaranteed you're guaranteed 50 million ISK. So you're going to get something decent, even if you get knocked out. If you go into the top 10 shootout, you're guaranteed to win a prize at least 150 million ISK, because the bottom prize is worth 150 million ISK. I'll go through the top 10 shootout prizes when we get there. But you guys want to make sure you're through now. So 5th position, top 5 in both these races will go through to the top 10 shootout, the grand finale. We'll give it a couple of laps to settle down again. It's going to be a fairly long one, this, so we're already a minute in. It's about a minute per lap looking at this. Yeah, so about 10-minute race on each one, which is about right. So we can have a really good battle and see who's going to get through. Zephyr already in 2nd position. He's won 2 races tonight so far, looking to go for a hat-trick. He would be the first person ever to win a hat-trick of races. We've never had a hat-trick winner in any of our giveaway races on the marbles. It's never happened. We've had double winners, but never hat-trick winners. Even AO, I don't think managed that. I think he won this race, and then the finale is how he won his Christmas giveaway. So yeah, we're just gonna let it settle down for a little bit. To be fair, nice little track. We've done it once before. This is only the 2nd time. What the hell is that?
He's
That's
in a
pretty
little
cool.
go-kart.
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Having a look at the scenery there while we let the race settle down, because there's no point in getting too much into it in the early laps. Everyone's just finding their feet at the moment, dipping the wick. What?
No
just
shagging bears around here.
No,
right?
nah, not on this one. No, we hadn't chosen that map. I was going to do that one, but then I just thought we'll just get distracted by all the pornographic things happening in the background. Bug Peter's currently at the back. Still plenty of time in this race. Do not worry too much just yet. Padophile's taken the lead. He was a race 1 winner. He didn't win his race 2 race, but he's looking good in race 3 so far. We did see a lot of change in this in the mid-pack in the Christmas giveaways. So here we go. Padophile in the lead. Zephyr, we're already approaching halfway through lap 3, coming to lap 4. It goes pretty quick once they get up to speed. Like I say, it's about a minute per lap you're usually looking at, something like that. So, average is about a minute. 2:35 so far in. We're halfway around the 3rd lap. Zephyr, Kane up front, Padophile and Tifa all battling quite hard at the moment. You've got a decent lead, so you don't want to battle too much at the moment. And the thing is, on this track, if you set on fire early, you can still come back into it later on. So it's not the end of the world. So who's everyone's favourite in this race? Who are you cheering for in this race then?
I was just gonna say, it seems like the boost points, like the points in the track where the boosts are around the turns, are an interesting point. So even if you hit a bad corner, you can still hit the boost and push ahead. Because Zephyr
Yeah.
just hit a bad corner in the
Tifa as
last
well.
half of the track,
Tifa just there.
and,
For
them
example.
too.
and still got a solid boost out to take the lead there.
Well, from
So
what I
this
remember,
track is a bit unique.
Oh, that's
I
a
think.
bad turn.
but look at Patafile there. So he got a really bad entry. He slowed down, nearly stopped, and he came out in the lead. But yeah, we saw
I
this on
think
the
it's this
Christmas
corner
giveaway.
Specifically, this corner specifically has some very strange mechanics. It seems like where there's some very odd speed boosts.
I think it's because
Like
if you go down and look,
right-
if you look at the corner, it's very much cambered. So if you look at the corner, it's cambered to a certain angle. So if you hit like
Well, no,
here, it's like you get a
it's
good run off.
The maybe so, but I think it's off the actual
Fever just took
turn.
the lead.
It's the very start of the straightaway is where the speed boost starts, so you can hit it in midair and get a boost in midair.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, it's a random track. We had this before, and the thing I liked about this track last time is the field doesn't split up too much as well. So there's always a chance coming back into it. Halfway through, we're already it's Padophile, Zephyr, and Tifa, the top three still, and they're all battling quite hard up front, despite the fact that they've got a little gap behind. Corval, John Taggart would currently be your top five, but Wham, Quentis, we got there. We got Wham, Quentis, we got Bug, Peter, Sane, Rocky. Who's everyone cheering for to get through? If you're not in it now, who are you cheering to win to get through?
John Taggart.
John Taggart. Wow, someone's got a fan. John, you got a fan.
Yeah, come on, John.
Everyone's
Not
after
in
John.
there.
Not Wham.
Not Wham. Yep. So we're finding out whose people's favourites are. Obviously, there's no boost
Okay,
buttons or
yes,
anything like that. so-
John and not Wham. I can agree with that.
Well, they've both still got a chance. John's still there. Obviously, Wham's right there as well. It's very close in that mid pack. So yeah, if you're not in the race, I mean, if you are in the race, obviously you're cheering for yourself. If you're not in the race,
Yes, Zephyr, woo!
let's go and cheers for someone else. Zephyr's in the lead. I mean, this could be incredible. He's won race 1, race 2. He's in the lead over half distance now in race 3, and looking very confident with it. Which is pretty impressive. Like, to be fair, to win. I mean, even if you won the hat trick, it's impressive. But like, you know, who
Oh.
knows? You could even win the finale yet. You've been the strongest marble throughout, definitely. At this point, you're the one that's the favourite. Whatever marble you've chosen there is working quite well. It's got a good balance of speed, consistency.
Come
You
on,
know,
Corvald.
Corval's
Go me.
still safe. Quentis is in 6th. Wham 7th. They're your current guys who will be getting knocked out as well at the back. Sane, Rocky, and Bug Peters not
Come
having a good
on.
time of it. It's still anyone's guess, though. It's still anyone's. Zephyr moves into the lead once again. He's very good in the second sector, it seems, is Zephyr. Tifa gets a really poor exit there, allowing Padophile to go through quite comfortably to second. So now we're going to start
You
to take the
know-
position slightly more seriously because we're getting towards the end. Go ahead, Dante.
I think we at least want the people on Discord to make it into the finals.
Well, this is what I always like to see, right? I always like to see this, right? It's no favoritism, and it doesn't mean anything if you can't join Discord because we're at different time zones during the world. This is why I always do a replay of it. So if people, you know, can't make it because of work, because of the time zone, at least you can watch it back and enjoy it. And people do. There's quite a few people watch our videos on YouTube. Not so much the weeklies, but the monthlies get quite a few views. But yeah, I'd like to see more people on Discord winning and getting through. And that's not favoritism. It's just the fact that when Sane's on fire at the back. So Sane, that's not good. Sane's on fire at the back. Now,
You jinxed it.
I don't know. It's going to be hard to get back into that from where he is, but you never know. We could have more combustions yet. You just don't know. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Dante, about that, and I feel the same way. I'd like to have a finale where two people on Discord are like side by side across the line. Can you imagine, like, come on, you know, to win a really good prize? I mean, a Redeemer's not a cheap prize. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking 1.4 billion this. Second place prize is like 1.2, and then you got 1.1. So we're giving away like nearly 6 billion this tonight. You know what I mean? Just in the finale alone. So it's a lot of this to fight for. Saying at the back, look, not doing themselves any favours there. I wouldn't say it's too early that you're out of it. If you can get a good run going, maybe you could catch, but it doesn't seem like a
bad
track you can
bounce
really...
from Zephyr.
Bad bounce, but he's still got a significant lead. Look, that's the biggest lead we've seen so far. On lap 8 now, we've got 3 to go. Well, 2.5 to go. No one else has combusted yet so far. Saying at the back...
I
you
keep
got-
sitting in space because I forget that I'm trying to move stuff.
I know this happened. When we first started doing this happened. Someone actually got ganked during one of the giveaways, so I actually paid them out because I felt so guilty.
Oh no.
I can't remember who that was. Who the fuck was that? That was ages ago. When we first started doing the marbles races, when we got it working. Because when we first started doing marbles, Sleeper thought you could only do it through Twitch. And I,
Oh,
and I,
shit,
and
who was
I, and I
that?
told him that you could do it as box, and he couldn't get it working. So then when I took it over, I managed to get it working, and it's pretty cool. Zephyr, again, I don't know what you've ate for breakfast this morning, but lap 9, how are you going to lose that? Penultimate lap, how are you going to lose that win? The focus area is going to be this
Fire.
gaggle of
Fire.
marbles
That's
here.
how he can lose. Fire.
Well, someone needs to do
Yeah.
something about it soon because Zephyr at this point is going for our first Corp hat-trick in marbles wins. It's never happened. As far as I can
Almost
remember, I
everyone on
don't believe it's
Discord is
happened.
losing. Almost everyone.
I don't believe it's happened. But look at this. Who knows who's going to get through 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, because that is just an absolute gaggle of marbles. Sane's out. So I think we're certainly on one thing. We're certainly on the winner, and we're certainly on last place at this point, as long as nothing intervenes. Bug Peters, little bit too far back at the moment, Bug. You need to start closing that up pretty
We
quickly.
do need a fire to get Zephyr out of first.
I'm going to say at this point, Zephyr, you're going for the hat-trick, and you're going to get it. You're starting the final lap now coming up. I don't know what marble you've picked, but I've never seen such a dominant performance. Like, this is insane. And very much putting yourself in position to be favourite for the grand finale winner. So, Zephyr across the line. We've got John Taggart and Rocky, who come through 2nd and 3rd. They've pulled a nice little gap to Tifa, Corval, and Padophile, who are behind. We're probably going to have to slow this down at one point, because it's going to be hard to see who goes across the line if they stay this close. Zephyr's still out front.
Oh God, Corvald, no.
Not a great lap so far for Zephyr, but he's got enough of a lead. Sane doing a good job at the back to close up, but it's too little too late. He had good pace, Sane, by the looks of it. Unfortunately, whatever happened to his marble halfway through has ruined the chance. Zephyr in the lead. Unless you set on fire in the next 2 corners, you're
Yeah,
going...
I feel it. It's coming, dude. I'm gonna take
Here we
a
go.
turn and just combust.
John Taggart, Rocky Shaw, Corval, Tifa would currently get through. It's going to be so close. Wham is out of it at the back there. Bug Peters is too far back. Sane's out. So Zephyr, we're just going to watch this group now. Zephyr's got it. We'll just make sure that we'll see him in the background. So we might have to go into slow motion here to work this out because Quentis is closing up pretty fast on the inside. This is going to be close. Zephyr takes the win. The first ever Yagged Marbles hat-trick. Congratulations. This group is so close, but it doesn't matter. They're all far in front. Wham, Padophile, Quentis, Bug Peters, Sane, you're all out. Woo! So the results,
lost.
the results couldn't have gone any better. Is Wham home yet, Kelsey?
He just came in.
Did he see that?
Wham lost.
No, he didn't.
Don't tell him. Make him watch it later. Incredible. Right. Race 3 winner. I mean, Zephyr Kane. How the hell? The first ever
I had my
hat trick.
Wheaties this morning.
Congratulations. If you win the final now, like, I'm going to have to investigate this because
The system is totally rigged.
I need to know how you enter, what you pressed on Discord to enter, because like something's not right here. So Wham knocked out in round 3. Who else did we get? We had Sane, obviously, who had a really bad look there. The times to set on fire, it was if he'd done it early on, he might be able to get back into it because he had good pace at the back, but too little, too late. Bug Peters also not making it through into the final, that is. Who else was there? There was Padophile, who didn't make it through, but he's okay. He won a race tonight. We got Wham knocked out. Wham say, oh, it's Quentis as well, obviously. Quentis, where are you? There you are. Quentis getting knocked out. Now I can go to the main menu, and we've got the last round 3 race now to sort out. So we're going to add some names. It's 10 again. If you haven't seen your name yet, you'll be coming up in this one. So we have. Let me just check the results to see how far I got to. In fact, if I start from the bottom, it should work that way. So Dante, the deserter. We have Billy Bob. Hang on a minute, that's not right. Let me just check the last race results. I just want to see something, just to make 100% sure we're doing this correct and all above board. For some reason, I thought Billy Bob was in the last race. It was Bug Peters. Sorry, I'm getting confused. There we go. Bug Peters. Did I mark you down correctly? Where are you? Where's Bug Peters on my list? Where? Oh, he's there. There he is. Yep, it's all good. We're all good. So, Billy Bob. We've got Bistel, obviously, who also won a race tonight. We've got Did Good When, who could be doing good now and getting through into the top 10. We've got Tyrion, who managed to scrape through in the last race. Not won anything so far, but he's there. He's in the round 3. We've got AO, again, not won anything so far. He's been on the fringes of getting knocked out, but he's managed to get through in every race. Armillus, the other deserter. We've got 2 deserters in one race. You what, sorry, John?
The ale just waiting
Red,
to find.
it's all red.
Yeah. Wham's just
There he
Wham's just
is.
heard the news.
There he is.
Wham's
so you
just
get
heard
for
the
not
news.
being here, you bastard.
Even more red now.
I just told him he lost.
That's fine. What else? I'm missing 2 here. Let's have a look. So, Kelsey. I've missed you off that list there. Oh, it's Kelsey and Lakeman. There we go. Kelsey and Lakeman are the next ones through. There we go. That is your final round 3. Yeah, unlucky, Wham. I'll just let you know you won absolutely nothing tonight, and you got knocked out in round 3. So, yeah. Same again. We're going to go for the.
Goddamn fucking Brits. Glad we
Oh yeah, and freedom.
freedom.
Well, you had no freedom in that last race because you were in that mid pack and you got knocked. Anyway, starting here we go. Same again. 10-lap race. 10-lap race. Top 5 go through. Bottom 5 get knocked out. So now's your time to return the favour, Wham. Your good friend, I say good friend, Kelsey, is in this race. Now it's time to cheer for him not to get through. So who's cheering? Who are we cheering for in this race? Obviously, if you're still in, you're cheering for yourself. Who are we? If you're out of the race now, who are you cheering for? And who are you not cheering for? That's the more important one.
Anyone but Lakeman.
Anyone but Lakeman? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to see both deserters. I can't believe both deserters are nearly in the final. That's disgusting. Oh, and if people are confused as to thinking how can people leave the corp and still be in the giveaways, it's because you can leave alts in the corp, and obviously we're more about a community here. So if you're still involved in the corp in some way, just because your main's not in the corp, you can still be in the corp. You know, with an alt, you can still do it like that. The guys still come on Discord who've left the corp. The corps that they've left to go to with usually are good friends of ours and things like that. So that's what we're all about here at Yagged. We don't care if you leave the corp in that respect. If you stay good friends with us, you're a friend for life. So that's how we like to do it. We're all about the community here, nothing else.
We're here for the memes.
We're here for the memes, the community, the racism, the toxicity, you know, all that sort of stuff.
Beers. Don't forget the beers.
The beers, Corval's beers. Bistel in the lead at the moment. Bistel, whatever he's had for breakfast so far, he's starting to play. Bistel is trying to mimic Zephyr at the moment. He's saying, do you know what? I don't want to get caught up in all them shenanigans behind. I want out of here. Unfortunately, Bistel, it's not worked because Billy Bob has decided to come to the inside of you. Made a bit of a hash of that one, to be fair, Billy Bob, which has allowed Lakeman through into third. Oh, okay.
Lee, just remember, if Billy Bob wins the Redeemer, you've contracted to him in Amaderia, so we can drop it.
That's fine, yeah. My monitor's just switched off, so just bear with me a second while it switches back on. Yeah, I'm going to have to send this back, I think. I just can't fix it. Anyway, Billy
I have a
Bob.
sound card if it'll help you.
I don't know what's causing it. I've tried. The only thing I haven't done yet is a firmware update, but apparently what I've read up online, nothing makes a difference. It's a real great. I love the picture on it, and I'm so sad that it doesn't work properly. But I just don't see how I can stick with a monitor that apparently they just don't know how to fix it. So
Just bad luck. You just return it, and your next one will be fine. It's
Well,
just bad luck.
it's apparently it's quite a thing with these M28Us. Apparently a lot of them are doing the same thing. Some people get it, some people don't. Like you see, some people have there's no trap. I've looked on all Windows logs, everything, and it just seems to be a kernel plug and play. So it's got to be the monitor itself. It's got to be something in the circuitry that's tripping out or something. It has to be, because there's no other Windows event log. There's nothing else. The graphics card doesn't trip out. Everything's still running in the background. The monitor just switches off and on. That's it. Anyway. Let's focus on the race. You don't worry about them problems. In the lead, AO. We said, didn't we? He's saving the best till last. He's won nothing so far. He's come through the field and he's taken the lead. Tyrion at the back at the moment. That seems to be a trait of Tyrion's as well. Get to round 3 and then just fall off at the back somewhere. But we'll see. It's only lap 4 yet. There's still plenty of time. We saw in the last race, it can all change in the last corner. So we just have to bide our time. We've got to nicely build it. People say these races, you know, are they a bit long, 10 laps, 10 minutes? No, I love it. It builds the tension. It builds the atmos. You know,
with
like
this track especially, all these turns make it crazy.
it's just great. It's great. I love the longer races because you just get a bit of a chance to settle in. You can see what's happening. You know, it gives us more of a spread. If it were like one lap, there's no action. There's no chance to set on fire. There's no overtakes. We have a nice bit of a build up. We have a chat about my monitor going off and on while we're waiting for results. You know, things like this. I mean, imagine if that were a one-lap race, my monitor went off. I wouldn't have seen who won. You'd have had no commentary. You'd have had no horse racing commentary, and we all know how much everyone misses that. I think I've just spotted someone having sex here in background. Oh no, it's just a random car. Okay. I mean, he could be having sex with that. But anyway,
Is that car rocking? Don't come a knocking.
it's steamed up on windows, I'll tell you that much. Lap 5 we're on. He might just be washing his car though inside. You never know. We've all made that mistake before.
Either that or it's Titanic.
Either that or it's Titanic. Right.
AO, the chronic grand prize winner.
Yeah. Ayo, come on. Let someone else have a fucking win. Did good when he's not doing good now at the back. Hey, there's another one. Will he do good later on? AO in the lead. We're on lap 5, already halfway through now. It's going very quickly. Like I say, average of a minute per lap on this one. So 10-minute races. The grand finale is going to be totally tubular. You all know it. It's going to be totally tubular coming up. I'll go through the prizes and we're going to have a bit of a longer race again for the final. Give everyone a chance to settle in. Who's going to be the next 5 that join the other 5 who just got through? Currently, it's AO, Lakeman, Kelsey, Dante, and Tyrion, who I just said at the back was doing nothing, has come through into position. Although he's got company with him, look. He's got company. He's just lost 2 positions, and he's gained them back. In fact, he's gained another place here, because he's going to come off the final corner with some serious momentum there, and he's going to challenge Kelsey. So Tyrion, AO's lost a lot of time as well. AO had a big lead, and it's gone.
He's completely lost it.
So AO, maybe he wore himself out before. Maybe he's got no brand new tyres left because he used a lot of them in last month's giveaway. Maybe he's using used tyres in this and they're just wearing out too quick. Maybe that's what it is. Kelsey blocking him in there. Kelsey, that was a ferociously defended manoeuvre there. I can't believe he just did that. And AO's saying, "Fuck you! I ain't having that. I'm coming through." Let's get a bit of a close up. We haven't really had a close up tonight, have we? Lakeman coming through. I'm going to try and do some more epic camera work like this, like a drone camera. And we'll switch it back like this, look, like that. Make everyone feel sick. Yeah, we'll just stay where
there
we are.
must be some camera settings you can swap between that do this automatically as
There-
well.
there is,
we're
but-
gonna have to double check that.
Oh, no, there is. I've gone through them all. The problem is, you can either follow race one marble. You can use like a TV marble thing, like which follows the blimp. The problem is, oh, Darjo's on fire. There we go. That's Darjo out of it at the back. But he didn't lose that much time, to be fair. He wasn't on fire for so long. He could still get back into that just. You never know. He has a good run of 3 laps now. He could just catch the pack. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. Unlucky there, Darjo. He's the other Polish guy, isn't he? We've got a Polish in lead and a Polish at the back. Lakeman, how have you took the lead? What's going on here? Did good when Amelis, 1 deserters at the back, so we'll all be happy to see that. But yeah, the other cameras, like, it seems to me, I like to be free roam like this where I can keep an eye on all the marbles. The other one will do this and focus there, and you don't see what's going off behind and all this, and whatever. And as long as I keep the camera in one place, like I just tend to stay here, then go left, right, rather than doing all that fancy camera work I tried on last lap and giving everyone nausea. Lakeman off the second to last corner comes through in the lead. We've got Lakeman, Dante, AO, Kelsey, and Billy Bob are your current top 5. Tyrion slipped back into 6th. Bistel did good, Armilis, and Darjo at the back not having a good time. He's still
Shockingly close. Besides Darjo, unfortunately.
He is, yeah. He's still got time though. It's only a half a corner he's behind, let's say, so it's not too bad. He's still got a chance if he can have some real fast laps. It's not as bad as Sane. Sane set on fire now and had no chance. At least Darjo did it a couple of laps earlier. I still think he's out of it personally, but I don't want to write him off too early. But the leaders, it's anyone's guess. Don't forget, it doesn't matter if you win, finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, you still get through. But obviously, there's a prize of 75 million to fight for if you do win. Look at this! It's all kicking. Billy Bob's just gone from 5th to 1st in 1 corner. Absolutely insane there. The top 5, you've all got it sorted at the moment because Tyrion's falling behind a little bit in 6th. You don't want to battle too hard, guys, in the lead because you're going to bring the 6th, 7th, 8th, and so on back into this race. But this top 5 seem determined to battle it out. They want 75 million ISK. They don't want to just get into the final. They want to win another 75 million ISK. They want to follow in the footsteps of Zephyr and absolutely scalp the giveaway. AO into the lead. AO's tyres have come back to life as we start the penultimate lap. AO is back into the lead. He's made a massive gain off that final corner there. Perhaps saving the best till last. Perhaps he thought, do you know what, I don't want to go too early, which is why he went back into the pack. Perhaps he knows something we don't. Kelsey moves into 2nd position looking strong. Billy Bob, Wham will be disgusted to see that Kelsey's just tried to take the lead there. If Wham's watching this, just, slap him round face, anything, just to stop him winning. AO, Kelsey, Billy Bob, Dante, Bistel. Lakeman's fallen back a little bit and allows Tyrion into 6th now. Bistel's come through. Bistel was knocked out earlier. He's now back into the top 5, so it's changing corner by corner. Darjo's not making up enough time. In fact, Darjo lost more time. Darjo, I'm afraid, sir, you're out of this one. Unless 4 of the marbles set on fire, I don't see how you get back into it. Kelsey takes the lead. Kelsey putting his name there alongside the favourites for the win in the grand finale. Kelsey in the lead. AO up the inside, determined to make a 5 of it. Nearly contact there. AO went underneath Kelsey there on the camber. And that hurts AO on the exit, which allows Billy Bob and Dante into 3rd position. AO falls back to 4th, the danger zone. Bistel in the danger zone. Lakeman and Tyrion right there. Did good when Amulet. This is the final lap. This is where it counts. At the back, Darjo's out. We've got to see who's going to... Armillus is not looking good either. Armillus has got a lot of work to do on this final lap. As has Did Good When, but they're still in with a shout. It's so close up front. Kelsey and Dante fighting it out side by side. Dante up the inside. Will he get the undercut? Kelsey does. Dante comes back, gets a good bounce. Kelsey then takes the speed off the corner and goes back up the inside. Takes the lead again. They're side by side. Dante and Kelsey for the win. 75 million. These guys are all safely through. It's close behind for 5th as well, as AO is still in the danger zone. But who's right behind him? That's Billy Bob right there. Tyrion's there as well. Tyrion up the inside now takes 5th position. Oh, it's going to be so close. Dante, Kelsey, top 2. Bistel 3rd. Look at 5th. It's side by side. Who knows? We might have to go slow motion here to see who wins this one and to see who gets 5th.
Collision.
Dante comes through the final corner. Dante is going to take the win on the final corner. Dante takes it. Kelsey's going to come through in 2nd. I think the 5th place is sorted. I think that's it. I think they've all... Yeah, the collisions that you saw... There we go. It's not as close as we thought. Did Good When's getting out. Bistel's knocked out. Lakeman's knocked out. Armillus is knocked out. And Darjo, with unlucky at the back, just like saying in the last race, is getting knocked out as well. Unlucky to the bottom 5. Congratulations to the top 5. Well done there. Great race. And exactly,
Yeah,
I said it be about 10 minutes.
Here.
I said it'd be about 10 minutes. It's 9
Doing
minutes
work
58.
and shit.
Perfect. 9 minutes 58 seconds. We couldn't have got that any better. Right, let me just mark these down and then we'll get on with the grand finale. Looking forward to that. Someone's just typed in there. Someone's just put... Oh, it's Darjo's marble. Yeah, unlucky there, dude. Unlucky. Unfortunate for you, sir. But you do get 50 million for getting knocked out, so it's not the end of the world. So who got knocked out? It was Darjo knocked out, as we all know by now. We got Armillus knocked out. Well, nothing apart from the 50 million isk. We got Lakeman, who'll be discussed. Well, it's his own fault. It's his own fault for Lakeman for not showing up. Bistel, unfortunately, you did win race 1, so you got a prize plus the 50 million isk dropout, so not too bad. Did good when, didn't do good then. He won a race 2, but he's knocked out in race 3. Tyrion gets through as well. I'm happy to see Tyrion through. Tyrion has no luck in these whatsoever normally, and he's actually managed to get through. So well done, Tyrion. It's a shame he's not dragged himself out of bed to come and join us, but unless he has, and I've just done him a disservice. Dante takes the win, though. Absolutely disgusting that you should win a race. I'm personally offended that you've won that, to be honest. Helicopter. I should have put helicopter in this actually, but anyway, is what it is.
You should have.
We all know it is Dante, So the final race, the final top 10 shootout we've got there. It's taken, how long has it taken? Forever, I'm pretty sure you guys will say. An hour and a half. We're bang on an hour and a half. The grand finale is happening now. Here we go. So the first person to go onto this list is Dante. The second person to go on is going to be Billy Bob, who's, yeah, he's got through nicely there. Nicely. Knocked out. We've got Kelsey, who makes it through to the finale, to the disgust of Wham. In fact, I'm pretty... Kelsey's been quiet for a bit. I'm actually worried about his health at the moment, to be fair. Tyrion also through. We've got a good amount of people that will be on Discord for this one, which is nice. So far, we've got Kelsey and Dante. So you guys might get to battle it out. And I'm pretty sure there's some people in the other group that came through. John Taggart, obviously, also in there. So that's nice.
Yep.
We might hear John get excited. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Tifa also made it through. Tifa's probably been the underdog so far. He's the quietest one. He's not really won anything or done anything, but he's been there. Everybody's favourite Corvald is through into the grand finale. Can you believe it? He has no luck in these whatsoever. He's through. Rocky Shaw, another one, a bit of an underdog. Not won anything so far, but he's right there in the final. And then obviously Zephyr, the favourite to win this, because he's won everything else tonight. He's the last person going through. We're going to go to the Totally Tubular, and we're going to press play for the grand finale. Now, we know how good these Totally Tubular races can be. Let's hope we've got a good race tonight. So laps wise, do you reckon 12's enough? 12 laps for grand finale.
Do lucky 13 for the grand finale.
Lucky 13, you've called it. We're going to go. Good luck, everyone. So, while the race gets underway, I'll put the camera just back a bit firstly over here, and we'll go through the prizes. So let's just
Yep.
keep. We'll do the
Get a
camera
nice zoom out on the very specific and odd shape of this track.
that doesn't look anything like a penis. Yeah. So in this race, there's no knockout prizes or anything. We're already past that now. We're in the top 10 shootout. So you will all receive a prize over 100 million ISK. I'm going to start from the bottom. So the bottom prize tonight for 10th place, if you finish 10th, you will get a Myrmidon Navy issue, which is worth about 150 million ISK. If you finish 9th, you will get a GIST C-Type 500 meganewton micro warp drive, which is worth 202 million ISK. If you finish 8th, you get a high-grade Mismis Delta, whatever that is, which is worth 300 million ISK. You've got a Corellum A-Type medium armor repairer for 400 million ISK. Typhoon Fleet issue, 550 million ISK, and then we get to the top 5 prizes. You're going to get an officer module, a Vepas modified large shield booster if you finish 5th, which is worth 700 mil. Another officer module next for 4th will be the Unit D modified sensor booster. If you finish 3rd, you will win a Genius plus 12 booster, great for skill training. That's worth 1.1 billion ISK. If you finish 2nd, Pitham A-Type Multi-Spectrum Shield Hardener worth 1.2. And of course, the main prize tonight, the Redeemer, is worth 1.4 billion ISK. So like I say, if you add all that up, there's about, let me see, what's it, 1, 2, 3, about 4, 5. There's about 5.5 billion ISK there we're giving away for the grand finale. So let's get the names back on. Let's see how it's going. Because we're already into lap 2 of 13. It's going to be quite a long race, but that's what we want. Zephyr Kane in the lead again. To start off with, if you win all 4 races, Zephyr, you're never taking part in these again because you just completely ruined it tonight. If you win, they're supposed to be close, fun races. People, it's like Schumacher in early 2000s. This everyone just get bored with it and not bother tuning in anymore. Anyway, here we go, Zephyr Kane. But don't get too carried away yet because we've seen people lead the entire race and come to that last corner and lose it on the line. So, yeah, I mean, look, Dante making a fight for it there in 3rd, coming through to 2nd to 1st as we go through the 1st sector. We're not going to get too excited just yet. We'll leave it till half race distance. We're already a 5th of the way through.
I need another Black Ops, so...
Say that again, sorry, John?
I say I need another Black Ops, so...
You need another Black Ops? Well, you're in the position to get one, sir. You're right there in the lead now. Your name's just shown up in the lead, and you are in the lead as we come out the 1st sector. I think you're side by side with Dante in there. Be careful not to collide too much. The last thing you want to do at the moment is set each other on fire at this early stage. So just settle down a bit, lads, up front. You know, don't be too... At the back, it's AO. Quite a complete reversal as to where we've seen him recently, but he's there. He's still going to win a prize. This is the thing in this race. Even if you finish last, you're still guaranteed a nice little prize. So, yeah. Anyone who you see your name on screen now, you're going to win something worth at least 150 million ISK. So that's what we're all about. It was a free obviously monthly giveaway is a free entry. Don't forget we have the weekly giveaway. So any new members watching this who've just joined, we have the weekly giveaways. You have to pay into them. Just read the email that's sent out. I sent it out last night, and you'll see all the details of how to get involved in that. They're paid entries, but you can still win some nice prizes in these. The monthly ones, if you're active in the co-op and you sign up, it's totally free entry. We give away some nice stuff every month to our members. And at Christmas, obviously, I mean, the guys that are new to the co-op, the Christmas giveaways that we just did, we totaled, I think it was about 65 billion ISK we gave away as a co-op at Christmas. So, yeah, we do give away a lot in Yagged, but the members also, I'd like to point out, I say we give away 65 billion ISK. A lot of that was donated by members as well. Like, you guys donated some seriously good prizes. And a shout out to Sane as well. Even though he had some bad luck in the last race, Sane has just won the coma-inducing project that we had live, the NPC project. It's finally completed, thank God for that. I don't have to do any more updates. That's why I put in capitals, final update. It's just to try and inspire people to finish it. So I didn't have to type it all out again. But that's finally been completed. Sane will win the 500 million ISK prize that came with that. He will also get the title. And a shout out to Sane. I didn't want to say anything until it was complete, but Sane, in generosity, has donated us the Stormbringer that he used, fully fitted, to give away as a prize, because that's the ship he used to win the project. So that's nice of him to do that. So thank you, Sane. That'll get announced on the Discord and stuff later on. Lap 5, and it's a familiar face up front, Zephyr. I don't know. I mean, what has happened? Have you found a hack to this? Is there something you're pressing on Discord that's making it go faster? I don't know. Like, Kelsey's right there, though. Kelsey,
I'm coming for him.
what's happened with you, Kelsey? Kelsey, you're your shit out of luck, and now you're challenging for lead. I don't know what's going on here. My mind can't handle this. It's still fairly close. We're not even halfway through yet. AO at the back still. Kelsey and Zephyr in the lead, battling for it. We'll start the ramping the commentary up as we get to about lap 8 or 9. I think that's where we'll start to really see where the positions change. Because right now, you could be AO in last and you could still win the race. Because people that have not seen this track before do not understand the power of this track and what it can do. I mean, look at Tifa there. Tifa's just come from nowhere. And he's just taken second position. And that's exactly. And if he gets a good run through Sector 1 now, which he's doing, he will take the lead. And that's what happens on this track. Once you get a bit of momentum going, you can seriously move up through the field. Although he's got a pretty bad exit off turn 2 there. Kelsey's coming back now. He's got the momentum in second place. We've got a nice battle for the lead. Zephyr's not getting away. You either get, with this track I've noticed, so you either get someone who goes into the lead and they win by half a lap. But more often than not, you get like a real close, hard-fought race up front. AO and Tyrion at the back at the moment. Kelsey's in the lead. Let's go racing, boys. Daryl Waltrip. Zephyr Kane in the lead. Tifa in third. John Taggart fourth. The top 4 closing up nicely as we come through to the end of the... This will be a half race distance as we come through pretty much, actually. Lap 7 will be half race distance approximately. Or halfway through lap 6 as we were just doing. So we're already at half race distance. Only 6 minutes. So it's a very fast-paced race. I'm pretty sure when we did 12 laps before, it was 15 minutes. So this is a very fast-paced race up front at the moment, which is why we've got quite a bit of field spread, you'll notice. So Kelsey, Zephyr, John, you guys are setting a serious pace up front. Corval.
No sweep. No sweep. You ain't sweeping.
Looking fifth as well, though. Corval, who's been just sat in the back of the pack, has suddenly decided now's the time. And he's done this in all the races so far. He's stayed at the back and then just sort of, featured towards the end. Kelsey and John now battling for the lead as Zephyr starts to flunder a little bit, if that's a word. It is now, anyway. Flundering in... Oh, yeah, Corval's there right now as well. He's battling for Tifa. Tifa's going backwards a little bit as well. Kelsey and John Taggart starting to pull away. Like I said, lap 7, 8, 9 will start to take the positions a bit more seriously. Tyrion and AO... a little bit worried about you guys. I'm little... No go. Yeah, let's not go if you're AO. Not go. Something like that. You guys need to start moving. It's getting a bit late on now, I'd say, already. We're on lap 8. There's still 6 to go. Kelsey and John, though, battling it out up front so far. Have we ever seen anyone set on fire on this track before? I don't know if we have. I can't think... Oh, we have, actually. I remember one. Yeah.
I think it's happened. I don't know how, but it has.
We have. I definitely remember it. AO now shooting off from Tyrion, deciding to make a break for it and try and regain some time to get back up to the pack. You've got to do it now. If you're going to make a move, AO and Tyrion, you've got to do it now. You can't leave it another lap or 2. It's going to be too late. Kelsey and John batting up front, lap 8. Like I said, we're going to start to ramp it up now with the commentary. We're going to start to get a bit more serious. Think about the possibilities here. As Billy Bob is doing, Billy Bob's come through as well and moves to 4th position. I was saying Corval was coming through, but he's fallen back to 8th. Unfortunately. Kelsey. Zephyr moves back into 2nd position, challenging John. Kelsey's trying to make a break for it in the lead. I mean, this would be historical if Kelsey wins something. John, never mind the hat-trick of wins from Zephyr. If Kelsey wins, I think half of people will leave the court. John Taggart. Zephyr in 3rd. Well, I can swap the Redeemer out for a 1.4 billion disc of DNA. If
No, you're fine. You're fine.
It would be quite hard to source that much of DNA, but I'm pretty sure our mystery prize will do. Tifa comes through. Tifa's got some pace now. We're going to lap 9. Tyrion and AO at the back. You're leaving it too late, guys. Corval as well. You need to be careful you don't fall back too far. It's nice to see. I think there's 4 of you in Discord tonight who are in the final, the grand finale. Come on, get cheering your marbles on, guys. Kelsey, John, Dante, Corval. Get cheering. Your marbles have got to get on with it now. Corval, drink a few more beers. Give you some energy. Maybe you've had too many at the back. Maybe that's what it is. You don't know where to go. Is it left or right? Who knows?
Oh, Zephyr!
I'm just zigzagging around the track.
Yeah, well, you're still in front of Tyrion and AO. I don't know what they're doing at the back, but AO looked like he was making a break for it, but Tyrion's got back past him. Them two look destined to fight it out for the final few prizes. I don't see how they're going to catch that gap. We have seen it. I mean, the leaders have all closed up again, though. Kelsey looked like he was pulling away. Zephyr's making a comeback now, bringing Tifa along with him. As we go into the final corner, they're going to be 3 wide-ish across the line. Here we go.
I want to say Zephyr smashed this.
Zephyr smashes. Let's see. Well, there we go. You got another fan, Zephyr. Is that purely just for the fact that you want to see him win all 4?
I just want to see the world burn.
Well, it could happen. I mean, if he wins all 4, it'll be incredible. Whether we get that again, it might never happen again. To win all 4 races in the monthly giveaway is just absolute insanity. And he's in a good place to do it. He's in a well, you know, it don't matter if he wins or not. They'll still get all them.
Wham's gonna go off.
Yeah, well, I think Wham's already left the building. To be honest, since he shouted "rigged" and "freedom," we hadn't heard it from him since. Kelsey coming onto the back straight. You've got a decent lead of a Tifa who's now. Rocky Shaw moved into 3rd position as well. Where's Rocky come from? He was on the outskirts. Corval's now moved back into 6th. Billy Bob and Dante have gone backwards. Dante especially is losing ground. Tyrion and AO still got a significant amount of work to do if they want to get anywhere. Tifa takes the lead. Kelsey's had a bad final sector. Rocky takes the lead up the inside. It's all starting to kick off as we come towards the end. It's starting to get serious now. People are starting to realise that there's some serious issues. Tifa gets a run off the final corner, and that's what can happen. We go across the line. 3 people battling. Tifa in the turn 1 takes the lead. Rocky, Kelsey, John Taggart are your top 4. Zephyr's going backwards. Zephyr's definitely lost some pace. Maybe he's burnt himself out.
Zephyr's dropped right off.
Billy Bob takes 5th. Zephyr 6th. Corval 7th. Dante 8th. Tyrion and AO, you could still close to the back places, but I don't see them getting in the lead. Tifa's in the lead. He's chancing his time. He's going to try it now. He's going to try and go now. He's thinking, do you know what? 3 laps to go. I'm going to give it a go. He's going to try and get away. John Taggart, Kelsey need to work together to close that gap. Rocky seems to have stumbled a little bit in the first sector. He's lost a lot of time to Tifa. Tifa looking good at the moment. I'm pretty sure Tifa's won one of these on the line before at this track as well. I seem to remember Tifa being a winner of one of these giveaways, and he won it on the very line as we went across. So Tifa knows how to win. I might be wrong on that, but if I'm correct, Tifa knows how to win these races round here. Rocky Shaw.
Seeing Zephyr still in 6th place.
I want every gun we have to fire on that man.
Well, he's still moving. I mean, it's still not the end of the world. He's still there. You could still make that gap up. There's still 2 laps to go. The penultimate lap begins. The monthly giveaway, the Yag Federation monthly giveaway. AO and Tyrion are out of it at the back. They're finishing in the minor positions tonight, unless someone sets on fire. Sex on fire. Your sex is... anyway. Tifa, John Taggart, Rocky Shaw. Kelsey was the early leader. Is now fighting for the podium positions. Tifa's still in the lead. Tifa's broken away at the right time here. I don't see how anyone can catch Tifa. I've said this before, though. But if Kelsey, Rocky, and John all fight, Zephyr's coming back into the picture as well there. Zephyr's closing up on the top 2, 3, 4 positions. So Zephyr now moves past John. There we go. So Zephyr's putting on a late charge. Has he left it too late? Tifa's had a bit of a slow run through there. Kelsey, have you got anything left? That sounded really... Yeah. Tifa... Kelsey. Tifa's not had a great final sector there. He's finding it a bit tough here at the moment to get across the line. If Kelsey gets some serious pace, or Rocky Shaw who comes up the inside to take 2nd, it's still not done and dusted this yet. Tifa's not got a good run through sector 1 either. Kelsey comes back with some momentum. They're closing on Tifa. But is it too little, too late? At the back, it's still AO and Tyrion. Dante in 8th. Corval and Billy Bob making up your minor positions. Kelsey's not had a good sector 1, but Rocky Shaw has. He's saying, let me take us towards Tifa. If you've got any chance of winning this race, you've got to let me do it. Kelsey says, no, it's me who's going to chase after him. Can they close it? I don't see how. He's a whole corner in front. I think Tifa's got this one sewn up. It's not quite the grand finale, the side-by-side action we were hoping for across the line. This track usually delivers. Unfortunately tonight, so far, Tifa's managed to time this perfect. I say so far, I mean, you never know. It can all change in the shape of a corner. But Tifa, coming around the final corner, he's going to win the Redeemer at this way. He comes out, all he has to do, nice and casually out this final corner. Tifa's dominated the final 3 laps there. He chose that time perfectly. Who's going to be second? Because we've got a whole gaggle of marbles coming across. We're going to go to slow motion just to see if anything changes here. I don't think it is. I think Taggart, Rocky, and Kelsey are going to be your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Yes, they are. Zephyr comes across in 5th, never to challenge there, unfortunately. It's going to be close for their later positions. Dante comes across the line, just takes Billy Bob. We've got AO into him. It's a bit more spread out than we hoped for. AO takes 9th, and Tyrion. Not quite the grand finale I was hoping for there, but well done to all you guys anyway. That's your top 10 shootout complete. That's your top 10 positions. Tifa, yeah, I'm pretty certain Tifa's won one of these before, and he knows how to win this. So well done there. We'll leave it there as well. So what we got... Tifa takes the Redeemer. You've got John Taggart who gets the Pith A-Type multi-spec shield adder. You've got Rocky Shaw takes the Genius plus 12 booster. Kelsey, you get the Unit
I
D.
will be
Zephyr gets the
looking for
Vepas.
that palette, that Black Ops on Zkill. Tifa, waiting for it, ready for it.
Yeah, yeah. We'll all, if Bear has it, it'll happen pretty quick. But well done, Tifa. Anyway, I was right up front to last second. Yeah, well done, Tifa. I didn't realise you were on Discord, sir. Congratulations, Tifa. Well done. Wow, there's a lot of you on Discord now. Where did all you come from? That's it. That's your top 10 shooter. That's the Yagged Federation monthly giveaway. We'll be back next month for that, for the Marbles monthly, where it's probably going to take place on Sundays from now on to make sure everyone can join. It's nice to see so many of you on tonight on a weekday. I appreciate you making the effort to turn up. Commiserations if you didn't win much, but everyone got something. The results will be posted probably, what is it today? Probably towards the end of the week, and then you'll have to claim your prizes as normal. Don't forget, we've got the weekly giveaway coming up this week on Saturday. And don't forget, Wham has generously, because Wham's hit 20 billion ISK in game for the first time, he's donated a billion ISK to our corp to give away in a marbles races on Saturday night. So we're doing 5 more marbles races on Saturday night, all sponsored by Wham. So make sure you turn up for that. Make sure you get your tickets, and you only get in it if you buy tickets for weekly giveaway. Cheers, folks. Anything to say before we go? Apart from sayonara, innit?
Sayonara,
Right.
Congrats, guys. Well done.
Cheers, folks. Let's have a bit of a soundboard spam before we go. Come on, why not?
There you guys. Have a good one.
Catch you later, Noir. Cheers, folks. There we go. A bit of a soundboard spam. That'll do. Up my ass. Stop.